Hello everyone, welcome to Timeline Tarot. My name is Jen. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, I warmly welcome you here. Either way, I ask that you please click like, share, and subscribe. It's a great way for the two of us to exchange energy. It also helps with YouTube's algorithm. That means more individuals will be able to see the readings that I post, and that helps to grow the collective community. So if you can take a second to do that, I will appreciate it very, very much. Today is Monday, July 15th, 2024, and this is your weekly Their Feelings for You tarot reading. I will begin with Aries and make my way around the zodiac wheel ending at Pisces. Timestamps will be pinned to the comment section. For each of the signs, I'll be drawing 3 tarot cards. One for how your person currently feels, the second for how they currently see you, and then a third card for what their next action will be. I'll then clarify those 3 cards with tarot. We'll close out the reading with some Moonology cards, advice cards, and for those of you in no communication with your person, I'll also draw some messages from the No Communication Lovers Oracle deck. This week, I'm adding 2 new things to the reading. I'm adding possible signs that you may be dealing with. This will be in addition to any signs that I call out during your reading, like Pisces here, for example, and then also some letters. These can be like your initials, your person's initials, or maybe an abbreviation or some word that will just help to like clarify or make that reading for you resonate further. Again, please remember, it is a collective general reading. It is not individualized or personalized to you, and therefore it's quite possible a message may come through today that is not yours, and if that's the case, it's okay. It just means it's meant for someone else of your sign. So please don't get mad and hate on me. The messages are what they are. I cannot alter or change any of the downloads that I receive. It just wouldn't be fair to someone out there who needs to hear the message. So if this particular message does not resonate with you, you can check your sun, moon, rising. I even recommend for love readings your Venus and Jupiter, and whichever messages intuitively resonate with you more, just go with that reading, because your sun sign is your personality, not really love. So we are now in Jupiter, and this is a love reading, so I do recommend Venus and Jupiter. But again, I want you to listen to as many as you can. Again, sun, moon, rising, Venus and Jupiter, and just select the one that you know intuitively best fits your journey. You know that better than I do. So with all that said, let's begin. Hello, Aries. Let's see how your person is currently feeling this week. Your person's feelings, the 10 of Wands, how they currently see you, the Hierophant, their next action, the Knight of Cups. Let's begin to clarify why the 10 of Wands for Aries person. We have the Empress in the upright, the 8 of Wands in the upright, and the Judgment card in the upright. So I feel here that your person is very well balanced at this time, or at least that's how they're feeling. They're feeling well balanced, whether they're the Empress or Emperor. This is someone who embodies the best qualities of all 4 queens or all 4 kings. Your person's really feeling in their power. They're feeling very nurturing of themselves, of others, and of their connection with you. They do understand there have been some burdens here. The 10 of Wands, I call it the 10 of Burdens card. So they may feel that the two of you have had some struggles. For those of you, whether you're in a disconnection, or maybe you're not speaking or anything like that, your person is feeling that they need to communicate to you, or either travel to you to discuss rebirthing this relationship. It's like your person is making a judgment call this week that despite the hardships, at least this is what they're feeling, despite the hardships, they need to somehow communicate to you their desire to fix the connection or restore the connection. They're currently seeing you as the Hierophant. Why the Hierophant? The 3 of Cups in the upright, the King of Swords, and the 7 of Wands. All right, don't shoot the messenger now, okay? That's figuratively speaking, of course. But I feel like with the Hierophant card, your person feels like you're an individual that you have your beliefs, and you're very rooted and grounded in your beliefs. And that may or may not be the case, but again, this is the energy that I'm picking up in the message I'm receiving in the cards. They see you as someone like, you know black from white, you know right from wrong. There really is no gray with you. With that King of Swords King of Swords card, they see you as like a straight shooter, non-emotional, whether you're discussing like politics or you're discussing what we're having for dinner tonight, whatever the issue is, you're just very like right or wrong, black or white. There's no gray, there's no in between, very like non-emotional when it comes to your discussions. It's like you stick to the facts and only the facts. You are an honest person. They see you as someone who's very clear thinking and intellectual. They do see you with that Three of Cups card enjoying yourself, or at least that's what you're portraying, that you are happy. They're sensing from you that you also want some sort of reconciliation or rebuilding of the relationship. However, they do know that you have put up some boundaries with them. They're also seeing the reconnection with you, that even though it may be something that you desire, it could be very challenging for them to overcome this. Their next actions, the Knight of Cups. Why the Knight of Cups? We have the Page of Cups in the upright, the Knight of Wands in the upright, and the Emperor in the reverse. That I don't like so much. So remember how I was saying with that, with the Empress card, the Emperor and Empress in the upright embody the best qualities of all four queens or all four kings. When an Emperor is in the reverse, and again, could be Empress, take these genders and energies, how they resonate. This is now an individual who one of the queens or one of the kings, or maybe possibly more, are out of sync. They're in balance. And when the Emperor is in balance, because the Emperor likes to have control, right? This is a very stable individual, masculine or feminine. And in the reverse, they're out of control. So an out of control Emperor tries to regain control by being more out of control, by being more dominant, more assertive, more rigid. So I feel like this has the potential of, yes, your person wants to offer you this cup of love, kind of come in like a knight in shining armor type of thing, but this is a very small love that they're offering, or a very small apology. The Knight of Cups to the Page of Cups, it's like the Page of Cups is the small offer, the apology, or the discussion for reconciliation, or whatever it is. The Knight of Cups is the messenger, is the deliverer of that. So I feel like it's relatively small. I mean, they want to come in fast, but I almost feel like if they sense any rejection from you, or if your boundaries are too tough, or maybe you know, for some of you, you may tell them, I need time to think about it. That's when I feel that this other personality comes out. And look, we all have various personalities, right? Depending on the issues that we're dealing with, right? Or stress and strain that we're under. But I feel like they come in very charming, very cute, kind of offering this apology. And then if you were to reject them, or maybe tell them you need time to think about it, because again, you have your defenses up, that's when I think you have the potential here to see someone who becomes very inflexible, very rigid, could be also like gaslighting or manipulation here. So I would just be mindful of that. I mean, they do want reconciliation with you. They're hoping you want the same thing. They know that you have boundaries. I just feel like the way they're coming in may not be the best way. And that's probably because one of these queens or one of these kings are in the reverse. Your Moonology cards, bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius. And then we have you're very close to achieving your goal, the gibbous moon. Your advice here, we have trust. It is safe to trust in this situation. Release, radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. And then we have children. Children are important to this partnership. So children could be your children, their children, or just the concept of maybe this is a family. I mean, this, for some of you, this could be someone you're married to. I don't know. So in that respect, there could be children involved, or the children card here could just mean like that the two of you are a family, or that you, for those of you who are single, right, and you're dating this person, this could be the possibility of the two of you creating a family together, even if you're beyond the child rearing years. It's just a point that the children card could be interpreted as creating a family together. If you're in complete no communication with your person, they'd like to say to you, I never want to see you again. You hurt me. See, I think that's coming from, if they sense any sort of rejection from you, I feel that's where you see this very rigid, dominant. Remember, I had said gaslighting. Well, you know, think of all of the kings in the reverse and their worst qualities. that's potentially what you could deal with this person. So if you have if they're King of Pentacles, let's say, is in the reverse, then you have someone, maybe they threaten you with money, particularly if they're the breadwinner of the household. That's an individual who can become extremely stubborn. Think of the worst qualities of earth signs, right? Because the King of Pentacles is an earth sign. If it is the King of Cups that is in the reverse for this person, think of the worst qualities of the King of Cups in the reverse. For me, that's the love bomber. So that's someone who, you know, begins to gaslight you. The King of Swords in the reverse, that's someone who's a liar. They use their words to manipulate you. You know, King of Wands in the reverse, that's someone who'd be very fiery, very argumentative. Their words could be very cutting. They could also become physically aggressive. So that whole "I never want to see you again, you hurt me," I feel could be if they sense from you any sort of rejection. I think that's when that fire of the Knight of Wands turns into the bad fire of the Emperor in reverse. We also have, I need to own up to what I feel about this relationship. So, you know, I did say that they're coming in very small. I expected a grander gesture, to be quite honest with you. But, you know, take that how it resonates for you. I love you so much no matter what. Yeah, I see this is like almost like the conflicting personalities of your person, where they love you, but they're coming in small. I don't know why they're holding back. But for whatever reason they are, and it'll be different for each of you. So I feel like they love you. They're starting small, but if they have any sort of rejection from you, you're going to see an ugly side to them. I want to take care of you the way you've always taken care of me. So those are the messages that I have for you, Aries. Let's get some signs that you could be dealing with. I'll also let you know what signs are on the table from the cards here. All right, so we have here any air sign. That could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I have Pisces, and then I have Aquarius again. So pretty heavy on the Aquarius when it comes to those three signs. Letters that you could be dealing with. I have N, Y, B, A, E, J, W, U, Q, G, I. Again, those letters are N, Y, B, A, E, J, W, U, Q, G, I. Write them down. You know, it could be like New Year's Eve, maybe. And that for you could be like, oh, yes, we spent last New Year's Eve together. Or it could spell someone's name like Jen. So anything like that, play around with those letters and see if that helps you confirm this message for you further. And then I also want to call out some cards here for you. And if this message resonated with you at all, or you want to claim all or part of it, remember to click like, share, and subscribe. And if this message didn't resonate with you at all, please don't send hate my way. I simply ask that you check your other signs, sun, moon, rising, in particular Venus and Jupiter. I have a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Libra and Taurus, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus again, and Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So take that how it resonates, Aries. If you'd like to see any of the signs, you can just click on this timestamps below. But if this is where we part, I thank you very much for your time. I wish you a wonderful week. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, my beautiful Taurians. Let's see what is shaken and baking in your love life this week. How your person currently is feeling, Taurus, the Four of Wands. How they currently see you, the Sun. Their next action, the Five of Blades, which is the Five of Swords. Why the Four of Wands? For how Taurus's person is feeling. Five of Cups in the upright, the Star in the upright, and the Queen of Pentacles in the upright. For some of you, you share a home with this person or a living space with the Four of Wands card. For others of you, you could be married, or that could have been a desire of either yours or your person's to maybe like be married one day or share a living space together. But there definitely at some point in this union or in this partnership, there were happier times. I feel like they have been replaced. The Four of Wands has been replaced by the Five of Cups. That was the first card that came out. So there's a lot of loss and regret that your person is feeling, whether it was something that you did or something that they did in the connection. There is a feeling of bereavement here. If you're still in contact with this person or living with them, whatever the situation is, it's like your person is already grieving the loss of the relationship while they may possibly still be in the connection with you. With the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, there's an imbalance here in commitments, whether your person or you. Again, it's a general reading, take it how it resonates, but someone here was not giving 100% to the connection, and your person is acknowledging that in their feelings, even if they don't verbalize it to you. There could have been work-life commitments, or they could feel like you were giving more to your family than you were to them, or maybe they're giving more to their outside responsibilities or some sort of third party like friends or family members. So it's strange here because your person on one hand is recalling the happier times in their feelings, but at the same time they are healing and grieving the loss of the relationship. So for those of you that are in disconnection, your person is feeling like the relationship is over with, regardless of the good times that were shared. For those of you where you're still in the connection with the person, oh God, I don't even know why I just heard that. I don't even want to say it. It's so horrible. It's almost like driving around with a dead body, hoping that one day you can resuscitate it, but knowing that the relationship is dead and over with. So that's so horrible, but I have to tell the messages that come in, so please don't get mad at me. So yeah, if you're still in a relationship with this person, and again, if it's not your message, don't take it as a trigger and get upset. Just check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter. But for those of you where this message is resonating, there was some sort of imbalance here. One or both of you were giving to some other party, whether that's work, other family commitments, family members, friends, friend groups, you name it. So there is a lot of loss and regret here with these 3 cups that are spill over. But if your person's still in the connection with you, it's almost like they're healing the loss while they're with you. They see you as the sun. Why the sun, Taurus? 6 of Swords in the reverse, 7 of Swords in the upright, and the 3 of Wands. Your person sees you as not being able to emotionally move on from whatever transpired between the two of you in the past. They see you as wanting to be happy. So with that sun card, it's almost like they're seeing you as like on the exterior, you're trying to put on a brave face and you're trying to appear to be like successful and revitalized and very happy. But I feel like when your person really looks at you or really thinks about you or the situation, they realize that you're carrying a lot of emotional baggage that you are unable to move on from. This is possibly due to some sort of betrayal that took place here in the relationship with that 7 of Swords card. There was some sort of betrayal or lies here, or someone thought they could get away with something. So your person sees you right now on the exterior, like I said, putting on a brave face. They know emotionally you're unable to move on from some sort of betrayal that took place. And your person is seeing you as someone who is preparing for a future without them. Clarify that 3 of Wands one more. Yeah, Lovers. Your person sees that you are in the process of making a choice on whether or not you want to stay in the connection or whether or not you want to leave. And that could be true, could not be true, but that's possibly why your person is feeling like even if they're in the connection with you, they're grieving the loss because they're already suspecting that you're going to make the choice to leave them because of whatever 7 of Swords deception here took place in the past. Your person's also seeing you as departing from the connection or making the choice to depart from the connection in a very stealth and strategic-like way. They could be overhearing things, or maybe you have said things to them in anger, but they feel like you're kind of getting your ducks in a row to exit the relationship. You're not, I don't feel like you're looking for one big blowout tower moment. It's like you're going to almost like quietly leave. I feel for a lot of you, you've already emotionally removed yourselves from the relationship. The 5 of Blades now. The 5 of Swords is their next action. Why the 5 of Swords for their next action? We have the 3 of Pentacles in the upright to the 10 of Cups in the upright to the Strength card. Taurus, I feel like your person is willing to fight for this connection. 5 of Swords. They're willing to fight to work at the relationship. They're willing to fight to put in the effort to save the relationship. Tell me more about this for Taurus. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Why the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse? The Four of Pentacles. Your person's almost as conflicted as you are, Taurus. On one hand, they're willing to fight for the connection. On the other hand, they're not willing to put any effort in. Knight of Pentacles is in the reverse, so it's someone who could be feeling bored with the connection, lazy, or just feeling stuck. So do they want to hold on to you? Yes. Four of Pentacles. Do they want to do anything about salvaging this? No. They think about it. Five of Swords is a air sign, so it's part of the air suit of tarot, meaning it rules communication. So I almost feel like this is an internal battle that your person is having. Like, do I fight for this connection, or do I let it go, or do I let it die a slow death? Knight of Pentacles would allow a relationship to die a slow death. So I feel like there's some internal conflict here for your person. Part of them wants to fight for the connection. Part of them just wants to let it die a slow death. For others of you, your person is holding on to the connection, Four of Pentacles, because there's financial stability here for them. Whether you're the breadwinner or maybe just the two of you combined income, I'm not sure what your story is, but the Four of Pentacles could talk about someone who is very possessive of money, or, you know, some people call this the miser card. So they're kind of like holding on to their pennies. So they could be staying for financial reasons, whether they're not doing well financially or you are the breadwinner, but you seem to provide some sort of financial control, stability, and security for this person. So that could be a reason why they decide to stay. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. Again, if this was a bit of a trigger of a reading for you, I'm very sorry. Please be sure to check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Let's get some Moonology cards for you. We have Hold Your Vision, Fixed Moon, and then we have A Fiery Climax Approaches, Full Moon in Aries. If you're dealing with an Aries, you might want to look at their reading. They had a very similar reading to yours. So if your person is an Aries or has Aries in their top three, sun, moon, rising, you may want to take a look at that. Advice for you is second chance. This relationship deserves a second chance. Past life love, your soul remembers this intense connection. And fate, this is a destined partnership. If you're in absolutely no communication with your person, they'd like to say to you, I fell in love the moment I saw you. I fear you will never forgive me. Yeah, I think that's whatever this Seven of Swords betrayal was. Please give me a second chance. And then you also have, I love you so much, but I keep running from you. I don't understand why I do this. So that's what I have for you, Taurus, for this week. Remember, energy is fluid and changes, so we can always look back or, you know, look into this again next week for you and see where you and your person are at that time. Signs that you could be dealing with, Taurus, we have any water sign, which could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have Aquarius, Virgo, and Pisces. So pretty heavy on the water there. And in terms of signs here, I have Leo, Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Leo again, and that would be it. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. Again, check your other placements if you want. If not, if this is where we part, I thank you very much for your time. I hope you have a wonderful week. And until I read for you again, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't pull your letters, Taurus. Let me do that now for you. Your letters, these could be your initials, your person's initials, or any sort of word or abbreviation that might help you make this reading resonate for you further. We have Z, S, M, L, Q, C. Again, your letters are Z, S, M like Mary, L, Q, C. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. If this is where we part, I wish you a fantastic week. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Gemini. Let's take a look now on how your person feels about you this week. How your person is currently feeling, the Six of Cups. How they currently see you, the Three of Wands. Your person's next actions. Oh, two cards came out. Queen of Coins and Three of Blades. Queen of Pentacles to the Three of Blades. All right, Gemini, let's see what's going on here for you. Six of Cups. This is how your person is feeling. Why the Six of Cups? Six of Wands in the upright. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Chariot in the reverse. Well, this is some because I'm contradicting energies here, Gemini. Your person is feeling very nostalgic about the relationship. They feel as though they've either known you a long time, or they feel that the two of you have some sort of soul bond or soulmate connection. With the Six of Wands card, this is an individual who does want victory in the relationship, or they do at least want to see the relationship progress further from where it currently is. However, with the Ace of Cups card in the reverse, your person is blocking or repressing their emotions for you at this time. I don't know why. I'm going to clarify that card for you. And at the Chariot card in the reverse came out with that. So I feel like your person could be a bit aggressive. Again, I don't know, your story will be different for each of you, but I feel like your person is very aggressive this week. Do they want victory with you? Yes. But I almost feel like with the Chariot in reverse, they feel like there's a loss of the victory here, or the victory they once imagined that they would have with you, they are now recognizing will not come to fruition. And because the victory is stopped, Chariot card in the reverse to the Six of Wands, they're now repressing and blocking their emotions from you. Give me one more clarification, please, on the Ace of Cups. Temperance. Your person is trying to temper themselves, trying to balance themselves at this time. And that may be why they are repressing or blocking their emotions for you. It's almost like conservation, I just heard. It's like they're trying to conserve their love or their energy for themselves. And that's why they're not giving to you 100% this week. So something could be going on external to your connection with them, Gemini. So if you feel like you are doing well with your person, then this very well could be something else that is occurring outside of you, whether it's at work or in their personal life, something like that. Because I mean, when it comes to you, they want victory, and they see this almost like a happily ever after thing here with you, but then it's victory has come to a stop, and they're blocking their emotions in an effort to pour into themselves and try to rebalance themselves. So again, you know, if you're having an issue in your relationship this week, for those of you who aren't, your person is still feeling that way, but if it's not being caused by you and your connection with them, then it's being caused by an external party. We have the Three of Wands card, how your person sees you. Why the Three of Wands card? Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, Knight of Cups in the upright, Eight of Cups in the reverse. Lots of stop, go action here. Your person sees you as being dissatisfied with the relationship. They see you as looking out to the future, making plans without them, making plans to move forward without them. They feel like you're aimlessly drifting away from them by the day, that you're walking away from them. Eight of Cups in the reverse in this deck does not mean someone is spinning around the block and coming back around. This actually means that someone is slowly physically walking away. In the upright, the Eight of Cups in this deck means someone is emotionally walking away, emotionally abandoning a relationship. And in the reverse, it now means that someone is physically doing it. So I feel that your person feels that you are dissatisfied. And again, this is how they see you. They see you as being someone, and look, if it's not your reading, don't get upset. I'm a Gemini. I don't think my person sees me this way. I think he knows I'm pretty solid with him. So I'm not offended by this reading. Take what, you know, this first part for me resonated because I know he's going through stuff outside of our connections. So again, pick and choose what resonates for you and what doesn't. But for those of you Geminis where this is resonating, your person is seeing you as being dissatisfied in the relationship, and they see you as slowly drifting away from them, making plans for a future that possibly does not include them. It's almost like you're slowly leaving. The Knight of Cups is the third slowest knight in tarot, with the Knight of Pentacles being the slowest. The Knight of Cups is then the second slowest. So it's like they're slowly watching you walk away from them because they see you as being dissatisfied. Now, their next action is the Queen of Coins to the Three of Blades. A little bit more contradiction here because the Queen of Coins is someone who's very nurturing and someone who wants to invest in a relationship for the long run. A Queen or King of Pentacles are people who see long-term growth or long-term potential for growth in a relationship. But the Three of Blades here says that there's some heartbreak or heartache going on. So it could very well be, Gemini, that despite the heartbreak, whatever this other outside thing is going on for them, your person still wants a future with you. But your person is dealing with something this week, Gemini. I think some of you may feel that your person is pulling away from you because of how they're acting. And you might start pulling away from them, almost like a mirror effect here. And that could then cause your person to think like, oh no, Gemini is walking away from me, you know, slowly drifting away from me. So I would say that if you are in a happy and healthy connection, like I know I am, and your person is trying to pour into you, but maybe they're a little bit more quiet or a little bit more distant, it's quite possible, Gemini, your partner here is going through something that is external to their relationship with you. They still see long-term with you, but they're hurting from something else. Let me try to clarify this further. Please clarify the Queen of Coins first, the Queen of Pentacles, 4 of Cups in the upright, 10 of Wands in the upright, and the 10 of Swords in the upright. And now why the 3 of Swords? The Fool card, the 5 of Swords in the reverse, and the World card. Your person's closing out another chapter, Gemini, of their life. I don't know if they're moving. I don't know if they're selling a home. I don't know if they're having financial difficulty that they're trying to recover from, because the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse, you know, they're seeing you as having financial difficulty, or that's a possible thing that they're seeing, but that could also be them projecting that onto you if they're really feeling that way. They could be closing out another relationship or situation. They could have a death in the family that they're dealing with, closing out, you know, a relationship like that with someone who's passed on. So whatever it is for each of you, it'll be different, but there is some sort of cycle or chapter in your person's life that is closing out. They don't want to talk about it. 5 of Swords in the reverse. They are holding on to some past resentment because of whatever transpired in this external with this external party. They're not holding on to past resentment with you, Gemini. They're just holding, your person's dealing with a lot of grief here this week as this chapter is coming to an end in their life. It's causing a lot of sorrow for them. They now have, I mean, we have the World card to the Fool card. I mean, that's a complete ending of a cycle and a whole new start to something new in their life, a whole new chapter. So I feel like with 5 of Swords in the reverse, they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to fight about it. They're open to this new change in their life, although I kind of feel it's a little begrudging. They're kind of being forced, I almost feel like, into it. That's why they're experiencing the 3 of Swords. They're crying. So again, they could be they could have lost a friend recently or this week, could be losing their job or recently lost their job. There's a big upheaval and change here for this person, where one cycle of their life is closing out and a new one is beginning. Despite the heartache, despite the burdens of whatever this other cycle is here, your person is still going to offer you a future, Gemini. I just think it's coming in very slow. 4 of Cups is a pretty stuck and stagnant energy for me in this deck. It's someone who is meditating on the loss of the 3 cups. So if you ever seen, like in the 5 of Cups card, there's 3 cups spilt over and 2 are standing up. Those 3 cups for me are usually the same as what I see in the 4 of Cups. The person is looking over something that they lost. This is the same, like, again, that 3 of Cups in the reverse card, or the 3 cups spilt over in the 5 of Cups card. Those are all the same cup. So you're coming in with an offer, or they're thinking about giving you an offer, but right now it's just kind of in the mental thought process. I don't see them actually taking action this week to offer you anything, and I think that's because something very painful and burdensome is coming to an end. Personally, the only advice I can give you, Gemini, is to give your person space. I mean, they want victory with you. They want house, home, love with you. They don't want you to walk away. They see you starting to distance yourself because of whatever's happening. And I mean, they don't want you to walk away. They do want to offer you a future, but this person needs time to close out whatever this other chapter or cycle is of their life. So, you know, if you love them, you're willing to wait for them. Obviously, be patient with them. Moonology cards, step out of your comfort zone, North Node. Stepping out of your comfort zone, Gemini, could mean having some patience with your person, because Geminis are like rapid fire. We are not known for our patience here. So maybe you need to step out of your comfort zone, have some patience for your person. We also have don't let pride get in your way, full moon in Leo. Well, there you go. Additional advice for you. We have protected. You are safe and divinely guided. You know, this protected card could also mean your person is maybe distancing themselves a little bit from you to protect you from whatever this is, because this looks messy. This is, you know, blocked emotions. Something is coming to an end for this person. There's been a lot of tension, loss, defeat, whatever conflict, what's going on, betrayal, backstabbing. And there's an ending here, huge burdens and responsibilities. So I feel like it could be that a little bit of distance is also your person protecting you from whatever is falling apart here for them. I also have unavailable. The person is unavailable at this time to give you all that you deserve. So yeah, again, do they see it in the long run? Absolutely. Six of Cups, Six of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, but they just need time now. So I think right now the person's unavailable, not forever, just right now. And then you have true love. This love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. And of course, whenever I see that card, I'm always thinking like soulmate or twin flames for those of you on that journey. If you're in absolutely no communication with your person, I'd like to say to you, I know I was wrong by not talking to you. Would you be open to talking now? Yeah, I don't think a lot of you know what is happening here because I don't see a lot of verbal communication between the two of you. I just see a lot of assumptions. They assume you know that they want a future with you. They think you're walking away. I'm not quite sure some of you are, but again, I just see lots of assumptions here. And I think it's because your person up until this point was not willing to tell you everything that was happening. You are so beautiful inside and out. I am secretly obsessed with you. And your fourth marriage. Wow. Maybe your person is leaving a marriage. That was weird. The fourth card was, I'm moving on with my life. I think that's them moving on from this other cycle, Gemini, and moving towards you, to be quite honest. So, Gemini, let's see what signs you could be dealing with here. I have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sagittarius, Cancer, and Aries. And again, with that Queen of Coins, this could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So take all those signs, how they resonate, Gemini. Let's see some additional signs, or maybe these will, double confirm the signs that I just called out for you. I have any earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That could be your person, or that could be the other person that they're leaving. So pretty heavy on the Capricorn already. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Capricorn again, water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and then we have Virgo. And initials, letters, these could be, your initials, your person's initials, or any sort of abbreviation that might help you confirm or clarify this reading even further for you. I have N, I, G, D, P, S, A, T, B. Again, the letters I have N, I, G, D like David, P, S, A, T like Tom, B like boy. So that's what I have for you, Gemini. If any part of this reading resonated with you, or you found it fun or entertaining, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. If none of this message resonated, please don't hate. Just check your sun, moon, rising, and more importantly, your Venus and Jupiter, especially when it comes to these mini love reads. If this is where we part, Gemini, I wish you a fantastic week. And as always, I'm sending you light, love, and peace. Hello, Cancer. If you are celebrating a birthday this week, I'd like to wish you a very, very happy birthday and an extra special reminder for you to enjoy the final days of your season. Let's see how your person feels about you. Currently, how they're feeling, the Lovers. How they see you, the Magician. Their next action, the Nine of Coins. Interesting. Lovers could mean, yes, they see you as a soulmate, a soul bond, a twin flame. It could also mean that they have a decision to make when it comes in love, because the Lovers card is a major arcana card. Yes, it's associated with Gemini, but it also is the original choice card in tarot. So let's clarify this further for you. We have Death in the reverse, Six of Pentacles in the upright, and the Wheel of Fortune. Your person's unable to move on from their connection with you, but I feel like at this time they're giving to you and someone else. Let me clarify this further, please, Spirit. King of Cups in the reverse. See, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, that's you. You're in the reverse here. I don't think they're fully giving to you at this time. I think your person is giving to two people. If that's not your story, please don't be upset with me. And it doesn't mean that there's a third party like a mistress or mister or whatever they call it involved. Your person could be giving more to their job than to you, giving more to the children than to you, you know, giving more to some community group they're involved in more than you, or a parent or a friend group. So take it how it resonates. But it's like your person, they don't want to move on from the relationship. They do want to spin it forward and have some sort of new cycle. They do look at you as a relationship that they were destined to have in their life. Some of them actually look at you as if you're like good luck. I don't know if your person has ever called you like your good luck charm or anything like that, but they do see you as bringing like good luck into their life, bringing good fortune, helping them to turn their life in a different direction. But I just feel like at this time, your person is giving to two. I don't particularly like the King of Cups in the reverse, but, you know, I used it to clarify if they were giving to two. So, you know, if it would have came out a different way, I would have said you're possibly dealing with someone who's love bombing you, because that's what King of Cups in the reverse is. It's someone who uses emotions to manipulate you. But that's not why I drew that card out, so I'm not going to read it as that. And that's certainly not the energy I'm getting here. I'm just getting that your person is very unable to move on from you, but you are one of some options that they have in their life, meaning they're not giving to you 100% at this time, and they feel that, like they know that. They know they're not giving to you 100% at this time, but they just can't walk away from you. They're seeing you as the Magician. Why the Magician? The Page of Swords in the upright, the Nine of Swords in the reverse, and the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Your person is seeing you as someone who, in every other aspect of your life, in your professional and personal life, you hold all the aces, meaning the Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. They see you basically creating magic in your life. They see you as being communicative, interested in learning a variety of topics. Some of you could be learning a new skill or enhancing a current skill. They see you as being very smart, very curious, very energetic. The Page of Swords card is someone who's wants to learn, right? Pages in tarot were typically early teens or pre-teens. These were individuals who wanted to become knights one day, back in the time when tarot began to be used for esoteric purposes. That's what the pages represent. All pages disseminated information and collected information on behalf of a kingdom or empire. So they see you as like collecting information, but more like knowledge, like you're constantly looking to expand your life, expand your world. They see you as being sharp. They see you as being honest. With the Ace of Swords in the reverse, though, they get the sense from you that you are unsure about the direction of the relationship. And that very well could be the case if they're giving to two different entities or multiple entities. Again, I'm going to say entities because I don't know 100% for all of you. It's another person. I have no indication of that yet. But they're looking like, yes, in every other facet of your life, you are accomplished, you are smart, you are energetic, you can talk on a variety of subjects because you have a very inquisitive mind, you are always learning. But when it comes to their relationship with you, they see you as someone like you could be feeling a bit hopeless. Maybe you're telling them that you're not sleeping well at night because they have a feeling here that you might be dealing with some sort of depression. For some of you, it could be severe. For others of you, it could be temporary or mild. But they're seeing you as like struggling sleeping. So some of you could be conveying that to them. But it's really because you are in a state of confusion or you're lacking clarity when it comes to the direction of that relationship. Their next action for you is the Nine of Coins, which is the Nine of Pentacles. Why is that? Two of Pentacles in the upright, Nine of Cups in the upright, and the Eight of Pentacles in the upright. Your person not only sees you as their wish fulfillment, their next action is to fulfill your wishes with the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Cups card in the upright. Their next action is to bring comfort and happiness into your life. And it's something they want to work hard at doing. Eight of Pentacles is an individual who starts off as an apprentice, and they work very hard every day to become a master of it. I feel like this person wants to become a master of bringing comfort and happiness and satisfaction into your life. The issue I'm having here, I have two issues here, Cancer, and we're going to clarify, but I want you to know my thought process here. I have two of the only singular cards in tarot in the minor arcana portion of tarot. 9 of Pentacles and 9 of Cups. There's an individual who they're single, they can take care of themselves emotionally, spiritually, even financially. There's an individual who's lonely but not alone. I mean, they're alone but not lonely. That's your person's next action, is to become single. Right now they're balancing, they're juggling you and someone else, whether it's poor time management, it's another person. They're not completely prioritizing their relationship with you, but they want to become single. If not single, they want to be able to better manage their time so they could pour into you more. Clarify this 9 of Coins further for me, please. 4 of Wands. Okay, either some of you are taken or your person is taken. There's some sort of marriage or other relationship here. And if that's not your story, that's fine. It's not your story. But if it's your story, please clarify this further for me before I say anything. Yeah, your person, for some of you, your person's in another connection that has grown stale and stagnant. They could be married to someone else or sharing a home with someone else, or they could be with someone else that at one time they thought was a soulmate or was someone that they could get married to or, you know, live happily ever after with. Your relationship has become stuck, stale, and stagnant. 7 of Pentacles. This is my is the juice worth the squeeze card. Am I investing in a relationship that will not give me a reward? This is a person who's looking at what they've planted with someone else and wondering, did I make a bad investment? Is there any ROI here, return on my investment? Will this 7 of Pentacles ever become the 10 of Pentacles? I feel like your person's next action is to seriously contemplate whether or not they want to leave this other connection for good and become single. In the meantime, until they come to that decision or close out this other thing, because remember, we're all on different timelines. So for some of you, your person's in the process of exiting this other relationship and becoming single. That's their next action. For others of you, they're just in the process of thinking about it. See how this person is contemplating, like, do I become single? So this person's in deep contemplation, living in comfort, enjoying luxury, whatever that is, right? Luxury is subjective to all of us. We all have a different definition of that, but it's like they're comfortable, sitting back, chilling out, looking at this other relationship, like, do I want to leave it or not? Do I want to become single? So for some of you, your person is on their way to becoming single. For others of you, they're just beginning to contemplate it. Contemplate exiting. In the meantime, they're going to continue to juggle you and whatever this other external party is. However, in the process of kind of maintaining both until they either exit or make up their mind whether they're going to exit or not, they are going to work harder every day to pour into you more to try to make your wishes fulfilled. I hope that made sense for some of you out there. Let's get you some Moonology cards. Prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. Yeah, I see them trying to fulfill your wishes. This could be like maybe even like helping you with your bills, helping you live in a more comfortable setting. And then we have adjustments are required, third moon and quarter. I feel like that's more for your person because they really need to decide here some sort of like either time management or a restructuring of their life so they can actually give to you full time. And let's get you some advice now, Cancer. We have rejection. This rejection is actually divine protection. I don't get the sense here that your person is leaving you. So this very well could be, oh... Your person may not be, if this is a third party situation, your person may not be leaving the other person. Their other person may be leaving them. I see. I see now. Further clarify this for me. Queen of Wands, the other woman. Okay, so it's quite possible for a small percentage of you, yes, for some of you, your person is in the process of leaving their other connection or at least contemplating it. For others of you, they're almost going to have no choice in this because their other person is bringing it to an end. And your person needs to know that the rejection from that person is actually God's protection. So just keep that in mind. We also have acceptance. Everything happens for a reason. If you're in complete no communication with your person, they'd like to say to you, no other compares to you. I'm so in love with you. You are so perfect to me. I hope to have a future with you one day. I told you. And I know that we are spiritually connected. Told you. So that's what I have for you, Cancer. Let's get you some signs here. This could be you, your person, or if there's another person involved, it could be their signs as well. Take these how they resonate to you. I have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini. The Magician is ruled by Mercury, so that would be Gemini or Virgo. And that's all I have in terms of people cards that I use to identify people in tarot. We'll see what other signs come out here. We have, I love these little things. So I got blank dominoes and then a labeling machine. Wait till you see a future reading that I have. You're going to absolutely love it. I've been like practicing it every other day for you. I have Sagittarius, Libra, Capricorn, Cancer, and Sagittarius again. So take that all how they resonate to you. And then some letters here. These could be your initials, your person's initials, or they could spell out some sort of word or be an abbreviation that will just help resonate, you know, help you confirm this message is yours. All right, I have here lots of letters. H, R, O, Q, L, Y, O, C, X, M, N, C, B. So I'm going to say that again for you. H, R, O, Q, L, Y, O, C, X, M like Mary, N like Nancy, C, B. So that's what I have for you, Cancer. If any part of this message resonated with you, or you want to claim all or part of it, or you just found it to be fun and entertaining, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. If you hated this message, please don't throw any hate my way. Just check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter. If this is where we part, Cancer, again, I wish you a very happy birthday if you have a birthday this week. And as always, love, light, and peace. Hello, lovable Leos. Let's see how your person is currently feeling about you. How your person currently feels in general. We have the Strength card. How they currently see you, the Three of Cups. Their next action, the Nine of Wands. Excuse me. I just heard walking through hell. Your person feels as if they're walking through hell to get to you. Why is the Strength card here for how Leo's person is currently feeling? King of Wands in the reverse, Justice, and the Seven of Cups in the reverse. Person may be going through a legal situation. They could be feeling very out of control when it comes to this legal situation. It could be making them more argumentative. They could recognize that within themselves, that they're feeling more angry, more aggressive. Remember, these are their feelings. It's taking them a lot of strength to deal with whatever this justice is in their life. I'm not saying your person doesn't love you, Leo. I just think that it's quite possible that right now, if they're going through a separation or anything legal, it very well could be that they could be looking at you as a diversionary tactic. Just keep that in mind. I'm not saying they don't love you, but they might, you know, Tell me more about this. I need one more on this. Yeah, Three of Swords. Your person is going through some sort of heartbreak, sorrow, or loss, which has nothing to do with your connection. And that was what I had heard before. That's why I paused before, because I am clairaudient. And sometimes, it sounds weird, but I'll hear songs that come through. And I'll have to Google the song that came through, but it was something about walking through fire. So I feel like walking through hell or walking through fire. So I feel like your person is walking through fire and hell right now. Some other situation in their life is coming to an end. This could possibly be a divorce. It's making your person very aggressive and angry, whatever they're dealing with. They're trying to use all the strength they have. So just be mindful that, yes, your person, I mean, they have love for you. But, you know, they're seeing you as Three of Cups and there's Three of Swords. So very well, there could be a third-party situation here, but take it how it resonates. But I feel like right now you could just be a diversion from their pain. So just be mindful of that. They're currently seeing you as a Three of Cups. Why the Three of Cups? The Sun in the reverse, the Five of Wands in the upright, and the Ten of Pentacles. Ooh. In your other connections, and take it how it resonates, they see you as going out and having a good time. Now, this could be because you're telling them where you're going with friends, or you're telling them I had a great day at work. Whatever it is, they see you rejoicing. You could be posting stuff on social media or being tagged in other people's posts or whatever, and they're seeing it. But it's almost like externally, they see you as going out with a smile on your face. Even if you're like a bit of a loner. They just, when they see you out and about, or at least that's the impression you give to the world, is like all smiles, I'm a happy Leo. Internally, they see you as maybe dealing with some depression, or feeling like there's a lack of success in their connection with you or your connection with them. So it's like to the world you're happy, but internally they see you as being depressed. Ten of Pentacles in the upright to Five of Wands in the upright. They could see you, I was going to say even be like combative. Possibly, well, this is more internal. This is you internally struggling. And your person knows it. This is internal conflict. Internal depression, internal conflict, to a pretty large degree. Ten of Pentacles to the Five of Wands. This is a lot of internal strife, a lot of internal tension, a lot of internal conflict. Some of you could be focused on your money or on your career or learning a new skill. But I'm really taking this more like the sadness, and like the inner sadness and the inner conflict is in like great abundance for you. Not that that's abundance, but you know what I mean. It's like it exists within you in a great amount, the strife, tension, and the sadness. And yet to the world, you try to put on a happy face. You could even be trying to put on a happy face to them, but they know better. Take that all how it resonates. Their next action, Nine of Wands. Yeah, it's like this person's coming back from the war, I feel like, to come towards you. Please clarify this further. King of Pentacles in the reverse, Eight of Swords in the upright, and the Ace of Pentacles. This person's going through hell to come give you an offer. King of Pentacles in the reverse. This could be the person they're leaving. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be. I feel like this person is feeling very out of control. Whatever they're going through is going to leave them very wounded, possibly financially wounded, or maybe even in financial ruin, because the King of Pentacles in the reverse is someone who is losing control of their financial security, losing power over their money, or not as abundant with their money as they used to be. So I almost feel like their resources are being like reduced. And this has them very worried, up in their head. Now, they're coming towards you with an Ace of Pentacles. In all honesty, that might be all they have to give you at this time, is one Ace of Pentacles. Because it looks like they're, whether it's legal fees or alimony, child support, I don't know, it's going to be different for all of you. But I feel like this person is going through hell, coming to you extremely wounded, physically and mentally. I feel like this person's going to be very fatigued, very tired, very stressed. And this is like physical wounding. Like, I think they're just going to be like physically like fatigued, physically tired from going through all of that. And then on top of having the financial loss, I think they're really up in their head that all they can offer you at this time is the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is a manifestation of, hey, this is what I can give you, or this is what we can build. It's not the actual pentacle. It's the manifestation of it. It's like a new financial opportunity, but it doesn't mean the money's there yet. You know what I mean? It's like the promise. The Knight of Pentacles would be the individual that actually like delivers the pentacle. The Page of Pentacles says like, here it is. You know, I'm holding it. Here it is. And then the Knight of Pentacles actually delivers it. That's kind of how it goes in like the progression of tarot. The Ace of Pentacles is the mental concept of it. It's like we can manifest a new financial beginning together, a new financial opportunity together. But so I kind of feel like for a lot of you, your person's not only going through hell, they could show up broke. Just keep that in mind. And I'm keeping it real. Take that how it resonates to you. And again, I feel like they're being drained by whatever other situation is going on here in their life. And it doesn't mean they're going to be broke forever. I mean, at some point, your person was a King of Wands in the upright and a King of Pentacles in the upright. So clearly they know how to make bank. And clearly they're very energetic, could be entrepreneurs, or they're not afraid to learn new things or work a couple of jobs. You know, this isn't someone who's like afraid to work. I just think that initially when they're coming to you, it's like King of Wands becomes, Nine of Wands, you know. The King of Pentacles is now the Ace of Pentacles. So just keep that in mind. I think the potential is there for them to get back up again. This seems to be a person that can pull themselves up by their bootstraps. It just might take them a little bit of effort or time to get there. Moonology cards, nothing will come of this situation. Can you clarify that for me? Clarified by the Two of Wands. So I think nothing will come of this situation right now. And I think it's because your person has to clean up that mess. They are still future planning. They're still making a decision how to offer you this. I think your person's really up in their head that maybe they're not as financially stable as they were when you first met them. Other Moonology card is Balance Spirituality with Practicality, Full Moon in Pisces. Advice for you at this time, denial. Detach with love to clearly see the truth. Yeah, for some of you, I don't think you know your person is hurting this much. I also don't think some of you understand the financial loss they're experiencing. I think you might be feeling like they're going to be okay, and when they come to me, we'll celebrate, and Three of Cups and all of that. And I don't think you realize the heartbreak that your person is dealing with. Forgiveness. Forgiving yourself or another will help you to move forward in this connection. I do think there's a lot of forgiveness here, especially if there was a third-party situation and there were times where you felt isolated or you didn't have clarity or you felt depressed over it. And you might have to forgive them too for taking so long. If you want a connection. If you're in total no contact with your person, this is how they feel about you. I think about you so much, it's scaring me. I'm afraid of getting too serious right now because I was hurt before. See, there's like a little hesitation here. And I think it's this person, other person really did a number on them. So I would have patience with them. I never experienced this intense connection before. I struggle with revealing my true feelings and emotions, but I love you more than you think I do. That's beautiful. So that's what I have for you, Leo. Let's see what signs we have for you today. And of course, take these how they resonate to you. I have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Leo, Libra, and Leo again. But I feel like that's you, but take that how it resonates. We have some other signs here for Leo. Other signs for Leo. Thank you. All right. You got a lot here. You have any air sign, so that is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You have any water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You have Sagittarius, Taurus, and Virgo. Remember, that could be your placements, sun, moon, rising, or your person's, or if there's that third party, it could be theirs as well. So take that all how it resonates to you. And then we have letters here. These could be your initials, your person's initials, or they could spell out a word or abbreviation that will just help the reading resonate for you further. Okay, what do we have here for you, Leo? We have Y, Q, V, J, C, X, C, P, E, I, B, F. Let me read those to you again. Make sure you write them down. Y, Q, V, J, C, X, C, P, P like Peter, E, I, B like boy, and F like Frank. So that's what I have for you, Leo. If you like this message, found it entertaining or fun, or you want to claim part or all of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. If you completely hated this reading, please don't drop me any hate. I just read the energies that come through. You can always check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or Jupiter. And if this is where we part, Leo, I thank you for your time today, and I am wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Virgo. Let's see how your person is currently feeling about you. I'm almost halfway through the cards now, so I'm just going to merge the two decks here that I have and shuffle them for you. Okay, Virgo, this is if you are currently in a relationship, how your person is currently feeling. I have the Eight of Wands, how they currently see you, the King of Swords, and their next action towards you, the Ten of Pentacles. Why the Eight of Wands for how this person currently feels? We have the Empress in the reverse, the Nine of Wands in the reverse, and the Devil card. So the Empress in the reverse could be an Emperor in reverse, but for me, this is usually a card that signals some sort of infidelity in this particular deck. So that could be a storyline for some of you. I feel like with the Eight of Wands, there is either communication or movement. Something is moving fast for this person. This person's very overwhelmed. And again, this is their feelings, right? I'm tapping into their energy. So they're feeling very overwhelmed. They're on edge because of a particular situation in their life, whether that's the connection with you or something external. I feel like your person is on the verge of paranoia, very defensive, feeling very exhausted, lacking any motivation to change. Nine of Wands, you know, in the upright is someone who has courage and persistence, and that's like the wounded warrior, and they're taking the last stand, and they're putting up boundaries, and all of those wonderful things, you know, of someone trying to find some victory after the war, right? Someone who's still standing after the battle. But in the reverse, it's like this person's inner resources are depleted. This is someone who is struggling and overwhelmed. The Empress or Emperor in the upright is typically an individual who has the best qualities of all four queens or the best qualities of all four kings. In the reverse, one of those queens or one of those kings, maybe even more than one, are imbalanced, kind of out of whack here. This person right now is very selfish, very impatient. Again, I have overwhelmed, anxiety, indecisive. Your person is dealing with some sort of toxicity here, whether they need to work on their shadow self, childhood wounds, addictions. This could be like toxic attachment. There could be addictions to sex here, drugs. There's some type of destructive behavior that your person is obsessing about. Could be codependency here. Could be someone who's addicted to money, greed. It's going to be different for each of you. But your person here is feeling out of balance, very paranoid, addicted to something. And then the Eight of Wands here is how they're feeling. So they're feeling like things are moving so fast for them because the Eight of Wands is the second fastest card in the deck. So they could be feeling like something is happening so quickly in their life that it is just throwing them off balance and leaving them very paranoid. This could be an individual who's losing their job. It could be an individual who's losing their home or making some big life shift or change. Or it could be their connection with you is falling apart and it's making them paranoid. It could be falling apart because of an addiction they have. Again, it's going to be different for all of you. Virgos are typically pretty practical and intelligent people. So if this is your reading, you know exactly what all of this means for your person. But yeah, your person is at this time feeling impatient, lacking concentration, very indecisive, very overwhelmed, possibly dabbling in some infidelity here. Things are moving very fast for them and in a way that they feel out of control. It could be that the only way they know to restore control in their life at this time is to engage in some sort of toxic or destructive behavior. So take that all how it resonates. They see you as the King of Swords, the King of Blades. Why the King of Swords? For how your person views you. Two of Wands in the upright, Six of Pentacles in the upright, and Ten of Cups in the reverse. So your person sees you that even though you may be acknowledging or feeling like the relationship with them has come to an end or is coming to an end, because remember, we're all on different timelines, that regardless of that disconnection or misalignment of values, or whether or not the relationship is struggling, right? Or if there's a broken family, maybe a divorce here, some sort of shattered dreams here, right? That in spite of all of that, you continue to be very factual based, very non-emotional. There are no cups here, and the cups that are here are in the reverse. So it's like your person is seeing you as someone who's just very black and white, very right from wrong, right? No grays, sticking to the facts, looking into your future, making some decisions, possibly to leave them, leave a home with them if you share a living environment. But they're viewing you as someone who's in the planning stages, who's looking over all the details. King of Swords is like the spreadsheet king of tarot. It's someone who like looks over the numbers and the figures, and they're very accurate, very truthful, very honest. So your person sees you as knowing the truth, because the King and Queen of Swords wields the sword of truth, the Ace of Swords in their hand. So they see you as someone who knows the truth, and despite the losses in this connection, you are continuing to move forward. You are still charitable, I want to say, whether it is with them or with other people. They're just noticing that you are a very giving, a very caring person. You are someone who shares what you have with others. The Six of Pentacles card could also talk about someone who is being balanced or trying to become more balanced, a person who might be trying to heal or find some sort of balance or harmony in their life. So like despite the loss, they see you as progressing, moving forward, making future plans, still being kind and generous despite the loss or possible loss of this connection. Now, the Ten of Coins, which is the Ten of Pentacles, is in their next actions. Why the Ten of Pentacles? The Chariot in the reverse, the Six of Wands in the upright, and the Death card in the reverse. This person is holding on. The Death card in the reverse in this deck talks about an individual who's trying to hold on. They're resisting any change in their life because they're fearing change. So this is someone who is stuck. They're stagnant. Chariot is in the reverse. It's almost like this person wants to give you the happily ever after. The Ten of Pentacles is someone who's in it for the long run, right? They're in it for the long haul. This is the family builder, someone who's very solid and structured. They've got their shit together, right? So their next action basically is like, I want to come towards Virgo in a way where I have my shit together. Like that's the thought process here, right? And it sounds great, right? On paper, it looks good. And then you get into their energy and it's like, yes, they want victory here, but they're not doing anything about it. There's a lack of direction, a lack of control, maybe some aggressive behavior on their part. I almost feel like arrogance. I feel like this person wants victory with you and the happily ever after, but they don't want to change their toxic ways. This person is holding on to whatever toxicity this is, and they're not moving forward in your connection. It's almost like they want the happily ever after and the victory without having to do any of the work. Person is very arrogant. Oh, moral decay. You might find this person to be morally bankrupt or suffering from a moral decay. Clarify that Death card in the reverse for me, please. Let me split the deck in half for you. Okay. Judgment in the upright. Yeah. So they want a rebirth in the connection, right? Again, this is their thought process. Like, I want Virgo back. I want to give Virgo everything that they want, right? Because I see Virgo leaving me or has left me, or despite the collapse of the relationship, Virgo's moving forward, planning for their future, still being generous, making their money, becoming more balanced, finding harmony in their life. Not putting up with any bullshit. King and Queen of Swords in the upright, they don't put up with crap, right? Because they know the facts. They stick to the facts. So it's like this person wants to come in, again, mentally. Oh, I want to have this rebirth. I want to give you everything you want, and I want victory in the relationship, but I'm not going to do anything to move forward to change anything of my old habits. So just be mindful of that, that if you have this individual come back around, we are in the shadow phase, or this week we will be nearing the shadow phase of Mercury retrograde. And Mercury retrograde is notorious for bringing people from the past back. And this is going to be a long period. This is like almost the entire month of August. We're going to be in Mercury retrograde. And I think it starts August 4th. Now, the shadow phase starts about 10 to 12 days before and lasts 10 to 12 days after. So we're looking at almost an entire month. So I would be prepared for this person, if this is a past person, to come back around. Again, it won't be for all of you, but for a lot of you. But again, the mentality here is, I want to give you everything, and I want to be victorious, and I want to resurrect this because I'm missing you. I think something's falling apart in their world. They could be losing their job, losing their money, losing another person in their life. Because again, I have that infidelity card there. It could almost be like they're rebounding to you. I'm just putting that out there. Don't be offended. Because I have no cups here of love for you. The only cups here are the 10 of Cups, which is they're seeing you as feeling shattered or being shattered at some point about the loss of the connection. But I don't see them coming to you. You know what I mean? Like King of Cups in the upright, that would be someone who wants to bring you emotional stability. Or King of Pentacles in the upright, that's long-term financial stability. I don't see any of that. I don't see like Four of Wands. So again, as a reader, I look at what's here, but I also look at what's not here. And then I read the energy. And the energy for me feels like this is someone who's very arrogant and thinks that you will just take them back if they show up and they don't have to put any effort in. So take that how it resonates for you, Virgo. Your Moonology cards is a new start is coming, new moon. I told you this person's coming. And we're going to have a new moon in the beginning of August. It'll be the new moon in Leo. And then you have Be Bold and Make the First Move, Cardinal Moon. So, I mean, if you want to restart with this person, I would say Mercury retrograde would be the opportune time for you to do it. But I can tell you from being a lover of tarot for 30 years, I hate to admit that it's been that long, and someone who's been reading extensively for a while now, I don't think it's going to last past Mercury retrograde. It's a very small percentage of love relationships that come back, you know, from the dead during Mercury retrograde. It's usually because there is some rebounds going on, or people are just feeling more nostalgic. And that kind of brings them back around again. But I mean, my own experience has been that those relationships don't last very long. I would say if you do want to reconnect with this person, you can be bold and make the first move. But I would wait until Mercury retrograde ends just to make sure that this is the real deal and that this person is not looking to lean on you because something else is collapsing in their life. You know what I mean? Like they're losing a job or something like that. Let's get some advice for you here. We have intuition. You already know the answer you seek. Definitely a time to use your intuition. Healing, old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. Yeah, very well could be that this person, you know, has to work on shadow self. That's working on the ugly parts of ourselves, sometimes because of past traumas, whether it's from when we were adult or a child. But I feel like your person is not doing that. It's like they don't want to change. Death in the reverse. This is someone resistant to change, fearing change. They don't want to go through the personal transformation process. So be mindful of that. And then I also have twin flame. This is a divine counterpart or a connection. It very well could be a twin flame. Not all twin flames are healthy. Right? Not every divine masculine is a healthy divine masculine or a healed divine masculine. Not every divine feminine is a healed divine feminine. So just be mindful of that. Now, if you're in complete no communication with your person, this is what they would like to say to you. I have to deal with my pain to be able to open my heart to love again. So yeah, this could be more like a rebound of, I feel like their ego could be bruised or hurt because of something else going on. So maybe getting you back, because the Six of Wands card could be a bit egoic. All the fire signs have a bit of ego, to be quite honest with you. So this could be someone who wants victory to just like pump themselves up. Again, I don't see them offering you cups, so just be mindful of that. We need to let each other go. I get scared about being honest with you. I hide my true desires for you. So take all those messages, how they resonate, Virgo. If any part of this message resonated with you or you found it fun or entertaining, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. If you did not, please don't send hate my way. Just check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or Jupiter signs. Let me give you some signs now of individuals you could be dealing with. I have Capricorn here, Libra, and Taurus. If you want to interpret this as a masculine, that would be the Emperor, and so then that would be Aries for you. I also have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Cancer. So take that all how it resonates. I'm also going to pull for you some additional signs. We have all the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All the fire signs, Jesus, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Gemini again, and then Libra. There definitely is strong Gemini in there. And remember what I said about the fire as well. But take all of those, how they resonate to you. That pretty much almost covered the gamut of all of them. But let me give you some letters here. These could be your initials, your person's initials, or some sort of abbreviation or word that you could spell out. That would maybe help, you know, confirm this message is your message. But again, take it all how it resonates. I have M for Mary, P for Peter, E, N like Nancy, H, J, Q, I. Again, the letters here, M like Mary, P, E, N, Nancy, H, J, Q, and I. And I believe on last week's reading, I missed giving you your, because I went back and watched part of it, skimming through it, and I believe I did not give you your love messages from last week's reading, so I'm going to give you 4 additional cards at this time. So if any other sign is watching, please don't send hates on why Virgo received 8 cards and you only got 4. It's because I do believe that I missed your sign last week, so I do want to make that up for you. So 4 additional messages now from Virgo, or to Virgo, from their person who they're in no contact with. The universe is fighting for our souls to be together. I'm not so sure about that. Sorry. Karmic connection, moving from the patterns. I wish they would, because this person has come up in your readings a lot. So it would be nice if they moved away from their toxic patterns. I hurt myself by letting you go. That's quite possible. For those of you we've seen in your past readings where your person may have left you for someone else. I think there was a reading about a month ago now. It said the grass wasn't greener. That could very well be like what's imploding for this person. And then we have, this isn't over between us. I'm coming back for you. Yeah, I definitely did see that. I've seen that now for the past 3 weeks for the Virgo collective. Remember, we're all on different timelines, but as we near Mercury retrograde, I think a lot more of you are going to be hearing from this person. So take that all how it resonates. Remember to click like, share, and subscribe. Drop your comments below. I always enjoy interacting with all of you. And if none of that resonated, be sure to check your other placements. A link for a free birth chart from a website that I routinely use for myself and people that I've read for will be located pinned to the comment section. But if this is where we part, Virgo, I wish you a fantastic week as well as light, love, and peace. Hello, Libra. Let's take a look now on how your person currently feels about their connection with you. In their feelings, we have the Devil, how they see you, the Page of Swords, their next action, the King of Pentacles. Why the Devil? For how Libra's person is currently feeling. 10 of Pentacles in the upright, the Justice card, and the 7 of Swords. Oof. Well, it started to look good. For a minute there, I thought, with the devil being a card that would signify addiction, I felt like, okay, well, maybe your person is addicted to wealth, or they're addicted to money, or they're addicted to having an abundant life. With the Justice card, I could have seen that as someone who's addicted to justice, addicted to truth and fair and balance and equality and all of those wonderful things that the Justice card represents. However, with the Seven of Swords card, I feel like and again, this is how they're feeling. This is how they're feeling. Your person is acting strategically. Your person is obsessed with something and acting strategically in order to get it. It could be money or some type of long-term success. Your person could also be obsessed with working strategically to try to get you back. For those of you that are in a disconnection with this person, just keep that in mind as well. Why is the Seven of Swords here for this person, for Libra? Why is the Seven of Swords here? Clarified by the Two of Pentacles. For some of you, your person is juggling you with someone else or something else, right? Doesn't have to be another person. They could not be investing enough time in you. They could be hanging out with their friends more, or watching too much sports, or drinking too many beers, right? Whatever it is, it's like this person is obsessed with having fun, right? Smoking, drinking, going to a casino, you know, there's cards in their hands. So it's like this person is obsessed with going out, having fun, smoking cigarettes. That could even be a joint in their hand. I don't know. Take it. It's going to be different for all of you. But this person likes to do things the wrong way. Like even in the photo, it's like the depiction in the photos, the person's like actually driving in the opposite way down a one-way street. So your person feels like they could get away with murder. Ugh, that's a terrible saying, but that's what just came to me. Like they feel like they could get away with anything. That's how they're feeling now, right? They're feeling like I've got enough money. I can justify my actions. I can balance all this out. I feel like your person has an addictive quality that you may or may not be aware of. It's going to be different for each of you. But I feel like Libras are generally, or in general, are pretty easygoing people. I think you let this person slide on a lot of things, particularly on getting away with stuff. And again, you might know what they're doing, but internally to them, again, this is how they're feeling. They're feeling like they can get one over on you. That the two of you have some sort of life together, or you've built the Ten of Pentacles. You know, you're enjoying the fruits of your labor. You could be married here with the Justice card with this person, but they kind of feel like things are so well in the Pentacle world that they can pretty much get away with anything, even not investing enough time in you. And it's almost like you're going to be easygoing and diplomatic and kind of understand. So I feel like in your person's feelings, they know how you feel about them or the long-term relationship you've had with them or want with them. And therefore they feel that they can not prioritize you in their life and get away with it. Like you're not going to call them out on it. The Page of Blades is how they're currently seeing you. Why the Page of Swords? The Seven of Cups in the reverse, the King of Wands in the upright, and the Six of Swords in the upright. So yeah, exactly that. Your person sees you as someone who's very inquisitive, always learning new things, very energetic, always preoccupied with learning something new or doing something new. Seven of Cups in the reverse, they see you as maybe a person who's living like in fantasy land. Don't get offended. They see you as someone who wears rose-colored glasses when it comes to them. Again, you're very easygoing, and therefore they can get away with not emotionally investing in the relationship because there are no cups here. It's like they like to go out and have a good time or do things with their friends. You could or could not be married to them, but they feel that you definitely have some sort of family or long-term commitment here with the Ten of Pentacles. So they kind of feel like secure enough in the relationship that they can get away with not prioritizing you. And that's because they look at you as someone who is always busy and always inquisitive, learning and doing other things, wearing rose-colored glasses when it comes to them, being the King/Queen of Wands, someone who's very independent, can take care of themselves, do their own things. They see you as someone who doesn't really need them in life, and therefore they don't have to invest much of anything into you because you're not going anywhere. With the Six of Swords card in the upright here, they feel that you know, you are able to transition or move on from things quickly. So if they do something to upset you, you might get heated in the moment. King of Swords, King of Wands, Queen of Wands, but then you kind of move on from it. And it's because they are of the belief that you're always either busy doing something else or you have rose-colored glasses when it comes to them. It's almost like you don't expect much from them. And so you've set such a low bar for this person and they know it, that they don't have to do much to meet it. Take that how it resonates. Don't be offended. Their next actions, though, see, King of Coins, which is the King of Pentacles. So why the King of Pentacles here? The Sun card in the upright, the 10 of Burdens, as I call it, 10 of Wands in the reverse, and then the Fool card. So yeah, your person wants long-term with you. If you don't currently have long-term, it's something that they want. They want to invest in the relationship, but again, there are no cups. This is investment in money, investment in family. They want to have success in the connection, but they're sort of this mindset of like, if something is wrong here or they're not giving enough to the connection, you're just supposed to like let it go because they let it go. This is someone, the 10 of Wands in the reverse is someone who avoids taking responsibility. So do they want long-term with you in a family and happiness and all of that stuff? And for those of you where you're in a disconnection with them, they do want to take a risk to have a new beginning with you to see if they can restart or reboot the relationship. But again, it's someone who's avoiding responsibility because you have, and I'm not blaming you, but again, this is their perception of you, that they can avoid responsibility by not meeting you halfway in this relationship because you're just always going to accept them for how they are. Take that all how it resonates. So your person either wants to continue the connection with you or restart the connection with you, but there is no taking responsibility for what they did in the past or anything like that. Your Moonology card, communication is key, new moon in Gemini. So yeah, they're definitely, if you feel like your person's not giving enough time, not giving enough attention, not giving enough love, this is something you're going to have to communicate to them, because from where they're looking at, right, like from their perspective, their point of view, they don't have to give a lot because you've set the bar so low for them. And your other Moonology card is the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. Now, we do have a full moon in Capricorn coming up. I believe it's on the 21st of July, which it falls just outside of the window of this reading by a couple of days. But I will say that if you do want to have any solid changes, this would be the time for you to do that. With your person, or it would be a good opportunity for you to do that. Your advice, soulmate. Your soulmate loves and accepts and respects you the way you are. I feel like this is more how you feel about this person. You continue to accept bare minimum. Do they love you? Absolutely. But they're only going to reach the bar at whatever height you put it at. Just keep that in mind. And then other advice is interference. Yeah, there's an external party intruding on this relationship. That doesn't mean your person's having an affair. Again, spending more time. We have gambling, smoking, drinking, going out with friends. Just there's some other thing or things, extracurricular activities. Doesn't always have to be a person, although it could be a person. And that doesn't mean another lover. It could be a friend, a family member, sports, work. Something is taking more of their time than they're giving you. So there is definitely interference here. I kind of called that from the beginning. And if you are in absolutely no communication with this person, this is what they would like to say to you. I wasn't planning on having anything serious when we met, but I can't deny that I am falling for you. I'm working on myself each day so I can come back to you. I do see that here with the Fool card. For those of you in disconnection, I do see your person wanting to take a leap of faith to have a new start with you, a very happy new start, possibly in Leo season. We're only about a week away at this point, but I just don't see your person wanting to take responsibility for the past. It does say, please be patient because I'm afraid of commitments. And then your last card is, things moved so fast, I didn't know how to trust my feelings for you. So take all of that, Libra, how it resonates. If you liked it or want to claim it or found it fun or entertaining, please click like, share, and subscribe. If you hated it, please don't send me hate mail. I've received a couple of those in the past week. It's far better for you to just check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or Jupiter. If you're not quite sure how to do that, I'll drop a link below where you can obtain your free birth chart. And then you can come back to this video and click the timestamps for those particular signs. People you could be dealing with, I have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Leo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Libra, and Capricorn. I'm also going to draw for you now, Libra, some additional signs of individuals you could be dealing with. This could be in their top 3, their sun, moon, and rising. You could also be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, a Cancer, a Gemini, or a Libra. And then I have letters here. These could be your initials, your person's initials, or some type of abbreviation or maybe word you can spell out to help you further confirm that this was your reading. Okay, what do we have here? Lots of letters here for you today. I have A, H, Z, K, P, G, X, V, C, C, L. So again, I have A, H, Z, K, P, G, X, V, C, C, L. So take those all how they resonate to you, Libra. Remember to check your other placements, but if this is where we part, I wish you a fantastic week, and I am sending you light, love, and peace. Hello, Scorpio. Let's take a look now on how your person is currently feeling. So their current feelings, I have the 7 of Wands, how they currently see you, the Ace of Cups, their next action. I think I have 2 cards here. I do. Queen of Cups to the 10 of Cups. Scorpio, you may very well have the best reading. Let's begin to clarify. This is where it can all go to shit, so let's hold our breath. I'm kidding. It's been a long day. I have the Hierophant. So the 7 of Wands is being clarified by the Hierophant in the upright, the Ace of Wands in the upright, the High Priestess in the reverse. Your person is keeping it secret to themselves. Now, this won't be for all of you, so take it how it resonates. The 7 of Wands card tells me that your person is trying to establish some boundaries in the connection. Could very well be their feelings are to reestablish some boundaries, right? If you've had some sort of disconnection. But the 7 of Wands is an individual who's not giving up. This is a very courageous individual. They've drawn a hard line in the sand. They're not moving from it. They'll put up their defenses and they'll defend their honor. They'll defend their name. They'll defend their position on something. But this is someone who really believes in what they're doing. So that's how they're feeling. They're feeling like whatever this shift or changes in their life or decision they're making towards you, they feel like it's the just and right one to do, and they will defend it to the death, right? The 7 of Wands. They will take a stand to defend it. For a lot of you, you don't know that your person is doing this, or I should say you don't know they're feeling this way because the High Priestess in the reverse could be a hidden agenda. So for some of you, this has not been disclosed to you. For others of you, and I have no indication it's a third-party situation, but I know it came up in 2 or 3 of your recent reads. And in that respect, the High Priestess card could mean that you're a secret. So take that how it resonates to you. But in their feelings, they're willing to fight for the connection. They want a higher level of commitment. And they do want a passionate new beginning. And the Ace of Wands, whether it's in the upright or reverse, is the phallic symbol of tarot. So that's how they're feeling. Fiery, energetic, wanting a beginning or new beginning with you. For some of you, you could have been a secret. You're in the reverse, which means you're coming out of secret mode. That's for a small percentage of you, where if you were the mistress or mister, I don't know what they call a male, that's in that situation. But the High Priestess in the reverse could be like you were a hidden secret, but now your person's feeling like it's time for you to come out of the closet, so to speak, right? Come out from being hidden. So take that how it resonates with the Hierophant. Let's clarify that Hierophant card, because if it's a third party, let's see if that is the other connection or if that's them feeling as if they want a higher level commitment with you. Is the Hierophant Scorpio? Yes, it is. because the Page of Wands card is a yes card in tarot in this deck. So yes, they want a fresh new beginning with you. Page of Wands is holding the Ace of Wands. So they want a higher level of commitment with you. Some of you know this. Some of you don't know this. Your person may be guarded because of another connection or situation they're leaving. So just be mindful of that. And for those of you who are as a third-party situation and you were the quote-unquote secret, I see that your person's feelings are to reverse that status for you. That's all how they're feeling. They see you as the Ace of Cups. Why the Ace of Cups? The Moon in the upright, the Six of Cups in the upright, and the Three of Pentacles in the upright. They see you as having maybe some fear or anxiety about the connection. Maybe a little unsure about where it's going. That could be because they have not communicated their feelings or their intentions to you at this time. But they see you as someone who wants to work on the connection, who's a very hard worker in your own life, whether you have a little business or you're an entrepreneur, or you could have a big business, right? It's different for all of you. Or you work for someone else, but whatever it is, they see that you have the ability to collaborate with others. They see that you do want to work on a connection with them. You do see them as a soulmate. They see you as a soulmate. They do want a reunion with you. They believe you want one with them as well, but they do know that you're dealing with some sort of fear or anxiety because you don't have the whole story on something. The Ace of Cups is telling them that you are ready for love. You're pouring love into yourself. You're feeling good in your own skin. And you're just kind of either looking to reconnect with them or to have a whole new beginning in love. They see you as someone who's healthy and ready for love. And when it comes to love with them, feeling a little insecure or worried because you're not quite sure where the connection is going. What they want to bring to you, their next action, the Queen of Cups to the Ten of Cups. That's amazeballs. That's amazing. So let's clarify this further. Page of Swords in the upright, Three of Wands in the upright, the Hangman. They've thought about it long enough. They're letting go, possibly of another connection. Take that how it resonates to you. Willing to sacrifice whatever they have to in order to be able to give you this. This is someone who's surrendering to the divine, surrendering to the connection, no longer fighting the connection. They've thought about it. They've seen it from all angles. They've seen it from all perspectives. They have new insight, deep insight. They're feeling now about the relationship differently than they had in the past. This is someone who wants to plan a future with you. They're preparing a future with you. This is someone who wants to expand with you, grow with you, have progress in a connection with you. This is one of the first stages of getting there, right? Because we already had Page of Wands here. So that's the person who's looking out into the future. The Two of Wands is like the planning stage, or I shouldn't say planning stage. Two of Wands is more of like thinking about it, making the choice. And then the Three of Wands is like, okay, let's create a plan. So I feel for their next actions, it's to create a plan, to communicate with you. Finally, you're going to get some communication, although it's going to be small. Page of Swords. But I feel like your person, one, could be spying on you, because at the time tarot began to be used for esoteric purposes, we're talking hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years ago, there were kingdoms and empires in the world. Pages were relatively young. That's why readers today will say, oh, it's immature, or could be a child, because at that time pages were young. They were preteens, possibly 12, 13 years old at the most. These were individuals who one day aspired to become a knight, and in order to prove their worth to an empress or emperor or king or queen, they worked for them. And so pages would disseminate information and collect information. So I feel like your person here is, one, collecting information on you, maybe doing some spying, small texting, maybe conversation. But I do see this as a next action, as them not only trying to like keep tabs on you in some small way. This is communication. So this could be like looking you up online, stuff like that. If we're looking at the Page of Swords in like modern world terms, this could be like looking at your social networks, stuff like that. However, this is very small communication of them telling you how they feel about you. Now, what I don't like, I hate to be a downer, and it's not really a downer, but this person has enormous love for you. This is unconditional love. This is wanting the happily ever after. you know, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, a family, a blending of families, creating a family, even if that doesn't include children, just the two of you coming together as a family. This is the picket fence and the dog, you know, barking in the yard and washing your cars together on a beautiful Sunday in the driveway. That's like, that image is like what they want to give you, right? The happily ever after, however that resonates to you, whatever that means to you. But they're not telling you the full scope of it. So I feel like even when they do communicate with you, the communication is at entry level. I don't know why. Maybe your person isn't very good at expressing their feelings. They could be a fire sign. They're not typical, or an earth sign. They're not typically known to be overly expressive. So take that how it resonates. That's just my experience when it comes to reading tarot for so long. So, but either way, it's like they've got big love for you, but the expression of it comes in like this. So if you were hoping or thinking, does your person really love you, have unconditional love for you? Absolutely. Do they want to give you the 10 of Cups? Absolutely. Do they know how to convey it to you? No. They're coming across in their communication style as being immature. So just keep that in mind when you talk to them. But as far as wanting a beautiful future with you, yes, yes, and yes. You have the best reading out of whatever the 7 or 8 that I've done so far. So Moonology card, a new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. And then we have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. Advice for you, patience, everything will unfold in divine timing. Abundance, you've done the work, now allow abundance to flow to you. Yeah, I think you've done the work. I think you're working on yourself. They see that. They see you working on yourself, working on your finances, like I had said, being ready for love, being healed. So I would say to continue working on that and have some patience, particularly for those of you where your person is closing out another situation. If you're in absolutely no communication with them, but again, take this how it resonates. You could have mild, some texting with them, right? But maybe you're not together like you want to be yet. This is what they would like to say to you. I feel empty without you. No matter what happens, my heart will always belong to you. I hate this distance between us. It doesn't feel good. I'm putting myself first for right now. Yes, we saw this in a recent reading for you where your person was putting a little time and space, communicating in small doses with you. That's probably what that Page of Swords is. And it might be because, yes, they want to give you all of this, but they can't until they get rid of that. So I would just continue to focus on you. Your person is clearly, for the majority of the Scorpio collective, coming towards you. So having to put themselves first probably means like exiting the other relationship, maybe splitting resources. They could have children. There is a Page of Wands here. There's another page here. So it could indicate that there's 1 or 2 children involved. Again, it'll be different for each of you. But I would, if you're waiting for this person, I would have the patience and give them the time to close that out. Some signs that you could be dealing with. I have, drum roll please. We have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Pisces again. Scorpio and Taurus. Let me give you some additional signs now as well. Scorpio again, Cancer, any fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, and any earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and both of them did come out in those cards as well. So that for some of you could be extra clarification. Remember, when these signs come out, it's not just your person's sun sign, like your sun sign is Scorpio. It could be their moon and rising as well. Or it could also be the other person if there's another person they're leaving. So remember that too if you're in some type of third party or situationship. Let's get you some letters now. This could be your initials, your person's initials, the other person's initials, or it could spell out some type of word or abbreviation just for like some extra clarification for you. Again, take it how it resonates. This doesn't necessarily have to make or break the reading. F, P, E, J, N, V, U, Z, B, Y, B. Again, F, P like Peter, E, J, N like Nancy, V, U, Z, BYB. So take that all how it resonates. If you liked it or any part of it is claimable to you, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. If this was not your message, please don't hate. Just check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or Jupiter. If this is where we part, Scorpio, I wish you a lot of luck with the situation. And until I read for you again, I'm sending you light, love, and peace. Hello, Sagittarius. Let's see how your person is currently feeling. In their feelings, the Hangman. How they currently see you, the Five of Wands. And their next actions, the Eight of Pentacles. I'm going to take a sip of my Gatorade because I've been talking nonstop for almost 2 hours at this point doing this reading. Okay, thank you. Sorry about that. All right. How they're currently feeling, the Hangman. Why the Hangman? Ace of Swords in the upright, Four of Swords in the upright, and the Two of Cups. Your person is currently feeling as if the two of you have mutual attraction towards one another. You either could be married to this person or they want marriage or some type of long-term commitment with you. We all define that differently, so take that how it resonates for you and your person. They see you as a soul bond or soulmate connection. They see you as two individuals who have unified and unconditional love for one another. Excuse me. Your person at this time is trying to recover. What precedes the Four of Swords is the Three of Swords. So there's some heartbreak here, whether it's with you or some other external force or party that your person's dealing with. Could be like a job, family member. They could have just lost somebody in their life. So take that how it resonates for you. It'll be different for each of you, but your person's in the process of recovering. They are getting, I want to say, new clarity. With this, their mind is becoming sharper. There's some sort of like breakthrough or mental breakthrough that they're currently having. This is also a card of learning. So I feel like your person is learning at this time, maybe what the truth of your connection is, maybe internally recognizing this divine union or soul contract that the two of you share. I feel with the Hangman, they've been sitting here for quite some time. I almost feel a bit of procrastination here between the Four of Swords and the Hangman. But either way, I feel like your your person is having a moment of breakthrough or clarity. This week, for me, swords are weeks, and the Ace of Swords, this hand of God, as I call it in the card, is holding a sword. So I would say within the next week, for those of you who have not experienced this yet, your person is having some sort of truthful moment within themselves. Now, the last reading I did for you guys was pretty hard for what was coming up in the week ahead. We're all on different timelines, so some of you may have experienced that already. And I did say the person would be coming back around. So we're nearing, by the end of this week, we'll be pretty close to the close to Mercury retrograde, which I think begins on August 4th. But, you know, there's a shadow period before and a shadow period afterwards. And this time around, it could last about a month. So just be mindful of that for those of you maybe who have had the disconnection or there was some other interference in the connection. It does look like your person is coming back around again, but use your discretion and intuition when it comes to that because, again, Mercury retrograde is notorious. I've loved tarot for 30 years, and it is notorious for bringing people back from the dead, literally, in connections in your relationship. So be mindful of that. But as of right now, tapping into their energy, they're seeing things from a different perspective. They're healing either from the loss and the connection with you or with someone or something else occurring in their life. But they're having this breakthrough moment that you are the one for them. They're seeing you as the Five of Wands. Why the Five of Wands? Five of Pentacles in the upright, the Tower, and you too have the Four of Swords. They see you as an individual who's currently healing from some sort of shocking revelation or sudden change that occurred in the connection. So you are both healing from this. So I feel like it is quite possible that reading that I did for you, was it for last week or this week? I think it was for this week. But again, we're all on different timelines. So for some of you, that could have happened 2 weeks ago or 2 months ago, right? You could be ahead or behind the collective. But in that particular reading, I remember saying to you, I was really sorry for telling you this, but it appeared that your person was going to stay in another connection due to financial reasons. Do they see love with you and want a future with you? Yes, but they were a bit of a coward when it came to actually taking the step. And it looked like they were going to possibly be heading towards divorce or separation with the other person, and then for some reason they were going to try to block it or stop it. And when I kind of delved into the reading a little bit more, it was because they were staying in the other connection for financial reasons. Whether their person is the breadwinner, or they don't want to lose half their money or half their resources. Maybe there's alimony or child support. It's going to be different for each of you. But there was definitely the overwhelming feeling that they were staying in the connection simply because they didn't want to lose any money. You know, pay for divorce or court fees or whatever it is for them. So for some of you, I think that that has already happened to some degree. There's been some disconnection here. They see you healing from it. They see themselves healing from it. They see you as being a bit combative at this time. They see you as someone who's either left them out in the cold or is feeling like you were left out in the cold. They could see you as sort of being very solitary, not communicating very much with them, keeping to yourself. When you do communicate with them, you could be a bit brash with your words. I mean, and you have every right to be, right? If this person left you for someone else, or there was some sort of, you know, terrible tower moment. If it was some tower moments are good, but this to me kind of feels like this was a terrible tower moment, and they see you recovering from that. The Four of Swords came after the tower, so I feel like that's in the past. They see you recovering from it, but they still see you as being a bit guarded and argumentative when it comes to them. Their next actions are the Eight of Pentacles. I like the Eight of Pentacles card. The Eight of Pentacles card is typically an individual who wants to begin as an apprentice, an entry level at something, and then do it every day so they become so proficient at it, they become a master of it. So this is further clarified by the Six of Cups in the upright, the Hierophant in the upright, and the Magician in the reverse. Well, everything was going well until that dude popped out. Do they want to work very hard? And again, this is similar to what came up in the last reading. Is the Hierophant in the reverse Sagittarius? No. See, Sag, I think you have to be careful with this person. This might trigger some of you, so if it's not your reading, just click off or go to your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter. I feel like your person, is this Sagittarius? I'm going to go 2 for 2 on this. No. Sag, I want you to just be careful with this person coming back around again, and I'll tell you why. This person is still unable to let go of a past connection. They're still working at trying to keep this past connection. At the same time, they're going to try to manipulate you into re-engaging with them. So for those of you where this is a third-party situation, I'm not quite sure how done that other connection is. It seems like this person, I don't know, does this person want 2 people? Because the Magician in the upright is a beautiful card. It's ruled by Mercury. Mercury rules both Virgo and Gemini. This is an individual who has all the aces. It's actually the only card in the tarot deck where an individual on the card is portrayed as having all the aces. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. And those aces mean that that person has the potential or the capability to use their resources and use their skills to manifest and create the life that they want, whether it's in their professional, personal, romantic life, or all of the above. But in the reverse, that person uses their tools to manipulate a situation in their favor. So that means, you know, buying your love, not genuinely giving you something, but trying to buy your love. The Cup of Love, you know, in the reverse is someone who could be emotionally abusive towards you, or someone who is gaslighting you or love bombing you. The Ace of Swords in the reverse would be the equivalent of the King of Swords in the reverse. You know, that's a master manipulator. That's a gaslighter. That's a narcissist of tarots. That is the King of Swords in the reverse. You know, King of Wands in the reverse, someone who's fiery, ruthless. You know, they go to war to win, but in a not very good way. It's very hot-headed, temperamental, extremely aggressive individual. So it's almost like this person's willing to use those tools to manipulate you. They really are in the negative. They're going to portray themselves as being all in the positive. I can offer you love. I can offer you money. I can offer you the truth. I can offer you, you know, sex and passion and intimacy, but they're just manipulating you. Why is this person doing this? Why? I'm going to clarify this further for you. Why is the Magician in the reverse here? The Queen of Cups in the reverse. Further clarify, now the Magician in the upright. Sag, I feel like this person's playing games. They're still not out of another connection. Do they love you? Yes. Are they having this epiphany moment that you're the one? Yes. They see you recovering from the loss of the connection? Yes. For those of you where there's no third party, then yes, this person wants to work at nurturing this soulmate, soul bond connection in order to take it to a higher level of commitment. What I don't like is that this person may love bomb you in order to get you to want them back again. Those are for those of you out there who it's just you and your person and there's no one else. You know, there's no third party. There's no mistress or Mr. Other boyfriend, other girlfriend, you know, spouse, whatever. But it's like they're going to try to love bomb their way, Queen of Cups and a Magician in reverse, like love bomb their way back into their life. Like that's the trick that they have up their sleeve, right? That's their rabbit in the hat to try to get you back. Do they want a higher level of commitment and they want to work at it? Absolutely. But the way they're going about it is wrong. I feel like this is an unhealed masculine or unhealed feminine. So just keep that in mind, because someone who's healed would not try to love bomb you or manipulate you into getting you back, right? For those of you where it is a third-party connection, I feel like this is stop, go, manipulation, being honest, you know, giving you real love and then love bombing you, telling you the truth and then gaslighting you. So if it's a third-party situation, I don't feel that the other connection is completely done and over with, and the person is kind of bouncing back and forth. It's almost like their intentions are not meeting their actual actions. This is like their intentions. Oh, I want to work every day to give Sagittarius a higher level of commitment because I see them as this soulmate, soul bond connection, right? That's recognized here in their feelings. But I'm still kind of having my cake and eating it too. So I'm going to give and take back, give and take back, give and take back. So just be mindful of that, please. Your Moonology cards here are Believe in the Impossible, Blue Moon, and a personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. Now, we don't actually have a full moon in Cancer. What we do have, though, coming up is a full moon in Capricorn, which is sort of on the cusp there of we're leaving Cancer season and entering Leo season. So you could have some resolution right around there, and that would lead you just a couple of days after when this reading ends, because I'm taping this on July 15th, and this reading is for this week. Advice for you, warning, don't dismiss the red flags here. Absolutely, because again, I feel this in and out energy. And then we have longing. Someone is secretly yearning and longing for you. Yep, absolutely. I see that. I'm just be mindful. When you see Magician in the reverse, Magician in the upright, and in between it is the Queen of Cups, it's like they're going to play games with their love. Give to you, take it back. Give to you, take it back. Take it back. It's almost like to create a dependency. So you stay addicted to them for the highs. Just be mindful of that. If you're in absolutely no communication with your person, this is what they would like to say to you. I'm learning a spiritual lesson. We both need time to heal. That's clearly obvious because you both have the Four of Swords here. Other people were interfering in the connection and trying to control me. That could be their other person, or if they had another addiction, whether it's a spouse they had or friends or family members. And then I am not the same person. Well, you kind of are if you're doing this thing. Got to call you out on that, cross watcher. But I believe everyone has the opportunity to heal. So maybe in time, this person can do just that. All right, Sag, that's what I have for you for this week. I'm going to draw you some additional signs here as well as letters. If you like this message or any part of it resonated with you, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. If you didn't like it or it wasn't your message, please don't hate. Just check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or Jupiter. If you don't know how to do that, there's a link pinned in the comments below with the timestamps. And underneath that is a link where you can get a free birth chart online. People you could be dealing with, I have Gemini, Virgo, Taurus, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini, Virgo again. And that's all I have in terms of people cards, or that I recognize as a reader as people cards. So take that all how it resonates, Sag. We'll get a couple more here for you. For Sag. We have any earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, any fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, Libra, and Gemini. And remember, that could be your sign, your person's sign, or if there's an external party, it could be that external party sign. And then we'll get you some letters here. These could be your initials, your person's initials, the external party person's initials, or maybe some abbreviations. Sometimes you could even spell out a word, and that might resonate with you to help further confirm the message you received today. We have M, like Mary, Z, H, I, T, like Tony, Y, V, B, F, U. That might be what you want to say to them if they're playing games. All right, again, M, Mary, Z, H, I, T for Tony, Y, V, B, F, U. Take that all how it resonates. Again, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe, and check your other placements. But if this is where we part, Sagittarius, I hope you have a fantastic week. And until I read for you again, I'm sending you light, love, and peace. Hello, Capricorn. Let's see how your person is currently feeling about you. In their feelings, we have Temperance. How your person is currently seeing you this week. Make sure these cards aren't doubled. Okay, Five of Cups. Their next action, the Eight of Swords. Why is Temperance here for this person's feelings? Five of Swords in the upright, Knight of Pentacles in the upright, Knight of Wands in the upright. Oh boy. So this is how your person is currently feeling. Imbalanced. They come charge, and again, this is how they feel, right? So it's like, when it comes to this connection, they're conflicted. The Five of Swords talks about internal conflict. Talks about someone who kind of, the feeling I'm getting here is like they're going back and forth. One day they're all in on the connection and they're coming in fiery and hot. And the next day they're pausing and stopping. We go from what I feel, and some tarot readers say the Knight of Swords is the fastest knight in the deck. For me, I've always believed it's the flighty knighty, the Knight of Wands. So take it how it resonates, either the first or the second fastest knight in the deck. Every reader reads that differently. For me, it's because, like, you know, the Eight of Wands is the second fastest. So I always feel like the wand, you know, Eight of Wands is second fastest to the Chariot in terms of communication or travel and movement. So I've always looked at the wand suit as being the fastest. For me, wands are days and swords are weeks. Wands are summer, swords are autumn. So take that how it resonates to you. But anyway, I feel like this person, one day they're all in passionately, and the next day they're at a stop. Knight of Pentacles, or they come to a crawl. And this is an internal conflict they have here with the connection. Do they want to bring balance to the connection? Yes, but they're a bit conflicted on how to do that at this time. They're currently seeing you as the Five of Cups. Why the Five of Cups? Four of Wands in the upright, Four of Cups in the upright, and the Nine of Pentacles. They're seeing you as the same way. So whether or not the two of you know it, you are mirroring one another at this time. Some of you could be married to this person with the Four of Wands. But again, they see you as like one day you're all in and happily married and everything is great. And then the next day you're rejecting them, or rejecting an apology, or rejecting an offer they're giving you, or a suggestion. Even if it's like, hey, do you want to go out for dinner tonight? And you're just kind of sitting there with your arms crossed in front of you, like not even giving them an answer. So I feel like this is definitely a mirrored effect here. They go all in and you pull away. They pull away, you go all in. They see you as the Nine of Pentacles, which is someone who is like abundant and taking care of themselves and looking good and feeling confident and all of that. But with the Five of Cups, they see you as being sad when it comes to the connection, because maybe it's not as unified as it should be. Their next action towards you is the Eight of Swords. Why the Eight of Swords? We have the Queen of Wands in the upright, to the Queen of Swords in the upright, to the Lovers in reverse. Definitely an imbalance in this connection. For some of you, it's a third-party situation. Just take that how it resonates, because I have two queens here, and the Lovers is in the reverse. It's like your person could be afraid of commitment and could be juggling you with another person. That's not for everyone. It's for a small percentage of you, so take it how it resonates. But whether there's another person or not, your person is having a fear of commitment or is an indecision. about what to do with the connection, because they do feel that there's a lack of balance here. The Eight of Swords is an individual who thinks negatively about the connection. So I feel like, again, this is a stop, go for me. They want to come in and have an honest conversation with you, but then they get stuck in their heads. They want to come in and be fiery and passionate with you, but then they get caught up in their heads. The Lovers is in the reverse. Your person is very confused at this time. Confused about whether or not to continue the connection with you, kind of leave it where it's at, which is pretty much in a state of stagnation. Not a lot of consistent fiery passion here. As a reader, I look at what's on the table, but I also look at what's not on the table. Love. I don't see love on your side or their side. That doesn't mean love exists, but it's certainly not strong enough to come up in your energy or their energy. So, and overall, I feel like whether this is a short-term or long-term connection, whether you share a home with this person or a life with this person, or you want to one day, I feel like the two of you are mirroring one another and not expressing the love that you have for one another. It's like you exist solely in stagnation, where the relationship isn't moving forward. It's just kind of has plateaued. This is typically what I see in relationships that are like 20, 30-year relationships. The people kind of stop investing, and then becomes this mirror effect. So just be mindful of that. For those of you in a long-term connection, it looks like there is some stagnation when it comes to love. Your person is not fully happy in the connection, and it appears, at least from their opinion, you aren't either. Let's get you some Moonology cards. We have You Are Good Enough, full moon in Virgo, and you and your loved ones are safe, new moon in Cancer. Advice for you at this time, different pages. You and this person don't share the same vision for this connection. I definitely see that here. And then play hard. Find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy one another. That is a great way to kind of break the ice, because I do feel like there's a lot of stagnation here. So, you know, make time to enjoy one another. Go out to eat or go to the movies. Actually go and experience something, even if it's a walk. Not all of you are in the Northern Hemisphere, but if you are, it's summer. Maybe go to the beach or do something spontaneous. Try to break up the monotony of the relationship. And same thing for those of you where it's a new relationship, but you've kind of plateaued very quickly. You could try to inject some type of like new experiences into the relationship. If you're in total no contact with your person at this time, they'd like to say to you, I'm afraid of hurting you. I feel so guilty about my action and what I said to you. There could have definitely been some argument here, especially with that Five of Swords card. And then, no one makes me feel the way you do. You're the best I've ever had. And I'm so sorry for messing everything up. You deserve so much more. So there definitely is some remorse or regret here for the stagnation in the connection, possibly something they did or said to you to cause it. All right, Capricorn, let me give you some signs of who you could be dealing with. I have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius again, and Gemini again. Super, super heavy on the Gemini for this reading. Additional signs here. This could be your person's sun, moon, rising. Additional signs you could be dealing with. Gemini again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Capricorn, which would be you. So take those signs how they resonate to you. And now I'll give you some initials or some letters. These could be your initials, your person's initials, or maybe an abbreviation, or even spell out a word that will help confirm for you better that this reading is for you. What do we have here for Capricorn? All right, Cappy, this is what we have for you. Ooh, lots of letters came out. All right, let's see what we have. We have M, D. Sorry, I'm sweating here, and these are wood, so they're shellacked wood, so they're getting a little slippery for me. M like Mary, D like David, S, Sam, W, E, N as in Nancy, M again, D as in David again, C, T, U, O, X. So you have M like Mary, D, S, W, E, N, M like Mary, DCT as in Tony, UOX. Take all of those how they resonate to you. If this message did resonate or you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. If it doesn't, please don't hate. Just check your other placements. Drop me some comments below if you like. But if this is where we part, Capricorn, I hope you have a fantastic week. And I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Aquarius. Let's see how your person currently feels. In their feelings this week, we have the Ace of Wands. How they currently see you, the Hermit. Their next action, the Two of Swords. Why the Ace of Wands for how Aquarius' person currently feels? Nine of Cups in the reverse, Eight of Cups in the reverse, Three of Cups in the reverse. Your person is dissatisfied with the relationship at this time. There appears to be some sort of disconnection. Your person could be overindulging at this time, whether they're spending too much money or drinking or doing drugs or whatever it is. There's an overindulgence here for them to try to numb the pain from whatever disconnection is being experienced here. For some of you, this person, again, I have two cards here that speak of overindulgence, Nine of Cups in the reverse and Three of Cups in the reverse. So your person could be drowning out their sorrows. Like I said, overspending, over partying, over drinking, you name it. This is someone who, this could possibly have been a third-party situation. Take it how that resonates. It won't be for all of you. But in their feelings, they do want a passionate new beginning with you. The Eight of Cups card in this particular deck talks about an individual who wants to try one more time. So very depressed that the connection has come to an end, whether or not there was a third party. Third party doesn't have to be another, masculine or feminine on the side. This could be because work interfered, or you weren't giving enough time, or they weren't giving enough time. Maybe there was an intruding parent or friend in on the connection, but something sort of spoiled the connection here that was external to the two of you. Your person recognizes that. In spite of that, they do want to reconnect with you, or at least try one more time. They're seeing you, though, as the Hermit. Why the Hermit? The Two of Swords in the reverse, the Five of Cups, and Temperance. They see you as trying to find balance after the storm, going within, spending a lot of time alone, kind of not being very confused about the connection, not being able to make a choice. Like, in other words, you're not coming forward to them and saying, I want it completely over, or I want to resurrect it. It's sort of like you're in total freeze mode here, not really sure what the right choice is. And again, this is how they see you. They see you as being in complete indecision, going within, trying to find balance, and having a sense of loss and grief over the connection. Now, their next action is the Two of Swords, which you have in the reverse, and now they have it as their next action. Why the Two of Swords? The World card in the reverse, the Eight of Wands in the reverse, and the Devil in the reverse. As much as your person wants to resurrect the relationship, they're not going to communicate this to you. I don't know if you have them blocked. Some of you may, and that's why they can't reach out to you. The World card in the reverse tells me that your person feels that their story in your life and your story in their life is not over. There's no sense of closure here. Even if the two of you are in the process of closing out the relationship, they're lacking a sense of closure. Part of them definitely does not want the relationship to be over. Your person is willing to detach and break free from whatever this third party interference was, whether it was drugs, sex, alcohol, materialism, another person, a family member. They are willing to walk away from that, but they are not going to communicate that with you at this time. Your person is blocking their emotions. With the Two of Blades card and the Eight of Swords in the reverse. It's either because you have them blocked, or they are blocking their emotions. So, do they want it over with? No. They don't want the connection to come to an end. Are they willing to break free and reclaim their power and detach from this third party influence or toxicity? Absolutely. Are they going to reach out to you? No. For some of you, it's because you have them blocked. For others of you, they're waiting for you to come to them. Take that how it resonates. I'm feeling a little bit of ego here, to be quite honest. Your Moonology cards, emotions are running high. I did just say ego. It's time to take action, new moon in Aries. Yeah, I feel like if you want this connection, the possibility of rebirthing it is definitely here, but you're going to have to make the first move, whether you need to unblock them and then reach out to them, or just be the first to communicate or open a line of communication with them. Your advice is marriage. This relationship is moving towards a sacred union. That's quite possible, or it could be that marriage is involved, especially if it's a third-party situation. You also have addiction. Yeah, I told you there's something toxic here that's affecting this relationship. Someone's definitely, your person is definitely not giving to you the way you expected them to, and it's because they were giving to something or someone else. Now, if you're in complete no communication with them, as most of you are with the Eight of Wands in the reverse, then they would like to say to you, I can't take being away from you any longer. I sabotaged this connection and I regret it. Maybe we are better off separated. I miss our conversations and the sound of your voice. So take that all how it resonates, Aquarius. I'll give you some signs of individuals you could be dealing with. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, Sagittarius, Virgo, and that's all I have in terms of like people cards. We'll grab you some additional signs. These could be your person's sun, moon, rising, or if there is an external party, could also be their signs or yours. Take this all how it resonates to you. I have Gemini, Pisces, Taurus, and Libra. Again, Libra, Taurus, Gemini, Pisces. Take those how they resonate. And now I'll give you some letters. These could be your initials, your person's initials, abbreviation, or they could spell out a word. This is just for like some extra confirmation. This doesn't really make or break the reading, so take it how it resonates to you. All right, Aquarius, we have, I was almost going to say Sagittarius, so maybe some of you are dealing with a Sagittarius. I have C, J, H, Q, U, P, L, D, M like Mary, A, G. Again, C, J, H, Q, U, P, L, P as in Peter, L, D, M as in Mary, A, G. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. If any part of this reading resonated with you or you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. If it doesn't, please don't hate. Just check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter. If you're not quite sure how to do that, in the comment section, I have pinned the timestamps, and within that comment, if you click to see more, you'll see a link where you can go online and obtain your free birth chart. If this is where we part, I hope you have a fantastic week, and I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Pisces. I've been talking for over 2 hours, and my voice is a little scratchy, so I'm very sorry. All right, let's see how your person's currently feeling. In their feelings, the Star, how they currently see you, the Two of Pentacles, their next action, the Page of Pentacles. Why the Star? For how this person's currently feeling. Knight of Swords in the upright, King of Pentacles in the upright, Queen of Cups in the upright. Your person is feeling like a rock star right now. They are hopeful about the connection. They are feeling emotionally balanced. Now, you could be sitting there rolling your eyes and saying bullshit. I'm just telling you the energy I'm picking up. Take it how it resonates. This is how your person is feeling. They're feeling that this relationship is salvageable. They're feeling hopeful. They're feeling pretty abundant or financially secure, or they're working on their money. They're feeling stable and steady. I don't know why, but that's how they're feeling. They're feeling compassionate. They're feeling loving towards you. What I don't like here is the Knight of Swords. Because in this particular deck, and this is different, right? Because I have two decks here shuffled together. This is a very action-orientated knight, very communicative knight, but an extremely hasty knight. Why is the Knight of Swords here? For how they're currently feeling. The Strength card in the reverse. Okay. So, yes. Are they feeling hopeful about the connection? Yep. Feeling love, feeling great, feeling on top of their game when it comes to like their work or their career or their money? Absolutely. But Knight of Swords in the upright to the Strength in the reverse, it's like your person is having low energy. They're struggling. This could be a card of insecurity, maybe pride or ego getting in the way. And because of that, I feel like they're scattered. Maybe, remember I had said that Knight of Swords in this deck is like someone who's hasty. So I kind of feel like internally, they're feeling like all over the place. And I don't know if you're noticing this in them. So it's like part of them feels like, yeah, I'm on top of my game. I'm taking care of myself. I'm nurturing myself, right? All self-love, taking care of my bank, taking care of my money. I'm healing. The connection is healing. I don't know how much the connection is healing yet. I haven't gotten to the rest of it, but this is in their feelings. And then part of them is like completely out of whack, feeling very insecure, emotionally struggling, doubting themselves. And that is creating this stir of emotions. I feel like at this time, your person is emotionally imbalanced, to put it nicely. Like one day they're feeling good and the next, it's not even like day, it could be by the minute because swords are so fast. So it's like 1 minute they're feeling great and confident and the next minute they're like scattered brain. So again, that's just how they're feeling. They're seeing you as the Two of Pentacles. Why is that? Ace of Cups in the upright, Five of Pentacles in the upright, Eight of Pentacles in the upright. Your person sees that you are pouring love into yourself. Two of Pentacles card, you are balancing yourself, balancing your priorities, balancing your emotions, balancing your responsibilities, pouring love into yourself with the Ace of Cups card, working every day, Eight of Pentacles to Five of Pentacles. Some of you are working on your money, working to maybe get a job or save your money. Could be working on healing, particularly if this person left you out in the cold. There definitely seems to be some sort of healing here that's required or necessary with the Star card. So your person could be seeing you as like, you're juggling a lot of things. You're investing in yourself. Some of you are getting a job or working a second job, saving money. For others of you, they're seeing you as someone who's working hard to overcome whatever loss or lack mindset there is in this relationship. They could also see you as someone who's maybe keeping to themselves a lot. The Five of Pentacles card does speak about an individual who's feeling a bit isolated or feeling a bit feeling a bit alone, maybe even insecure, but they see you as trying to work to overcome all those negative feelings that you're having. Now, their next action is the Page of Coins. Why the Page of Pentacles here? Five of Wands in the upright, Knight of Cups in the upright, and the Emperor. Whoa, blew me away, Pisces. If your person feels that you are moving on from them, they could see it as a competition, Five of Wands, and that might be why they want to come in. Again, I feel a bit of ego and imbalance here with this person. And the Emperor definitely would be an individual who's egoic. So if they feel like you're moving on from them or you're interested in someone else, like if there's any sort of like rivalry or someone or something even getting your attention, I feel like this person is, willing to come in and offer you something. This is what I don't like. Do they want to come in as a knight in shining armor and sweep you off your feet and be charming and romantic? Absolutely. The Emperor is someone who's solid and stable. So their next action or intention is to come towards you as an individual who's very solid, very structured, in it for the long haul, someone who's disciplined, in control, has the best qualities of all four queens or all four kings. Take that gender and energy, how it resonates to you, right? Male or female, doesn't matter. This is someone who wants to come in and be their absolute best for you. Be a knight in shining armor. If there's any other competition for you, they kind of want to knock the competition out. What I don't like is they're coming towards you with a Page of Coins. So when tarot began to be used for esoteric purposes hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years ago, the tarot we use today is based on the time of then, right? So pages at that time were immature. These were very early teens or preteens. You're talking 11, 12, 13-year-olds. These are individuals who wanted to become knights one day. They were trying to prove themselves to the kingdom or to the emperor by working for them. So pages in tarot would disseminate information and collect information. Some about love, some about communication, some about money, you so forth and so on. So the 4 pages in tarot represent the 4 types of pages at that time and what their responsibilities or duties would be. The Page of Coins is immature, all right? Because we're looking at this is a grown-up, this is a grown-ass person. They want to come across as an adult that has their crap together, be a knight in shining armor, beat out the competition. But at this time, this is a page is only communication. Pages disseminate information and collect. This isn't even a Knight of Pentacles. So the knights are the messengers. So it's like they're arriving with love. And I love that, right? Because this is a genuine Ace of Cups. Then all the knights carry with them the aces, right? Or the pages. So it's like you get a communication about a solid offer, but they don't deliver the solid offer. They deliver love, which is nice, and they're charming. So it could be flowers, a small gift, apology. This is someone who's giving you their heart in some respect. And they do want to come across as appearing to, like I said, have their shit together, even though internally now we know that they don't. They're like all over the place. Like one day they're feeling great and the next day they're feeling scattered. But I just don't like that the offer to you is just a communication or a promise of a future or a promise of a better future. As a reader, I probably would have felt better if this would have been a Knight of Pentacles. At least it's slow, but I can say it's the most steady, the most methodical, and the most steady, the most solid in terms of building or a future or rebuilding the future. But pages are just the communication, like, hey, we can do this. But it's like, well, it's like, show me the beef, right? If you're in your 50s like I am, you remember that Wendy's commercial, especially if you're like in the United States. For those of you not from this country, there was is a burger place in the United States called Wendy's. And in the 80s, I believe it was, mid-80s, there was a commercial on TV where there was an older woman and she would be like, show me the beef, right? Because almost like to say that you got more beef out of a Wendy's burger than you did out of other burgers. So anyway, so that's like totally irrelevant to this, but that's what I feel like. I feel like, well, show me the beef. I kind of feel like that's what you have to say to them is like, well, where's the beef? Like, this is the promise and you're sweeping me off my feet with flowers or this apology, and that's all well and good. And you want to beat out the competition and you want to be a solid, stable person in my life, but this is just a promise. Where's the actual pentacle, right? So just be mindful of that. I'm not getting an overall negative feeling about this at all, except that emotionally they're a bit erratic. So, you know, give me one more on the Page of Coins. The Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Yeah, it's like this person does see the two of you as like being destined together, but the Wheel of Fortune also talks about unpredictability and ups and downs and the karmic life cycle. So this could be a turning point in the relationship, meaning it could very well turn in the positive and get better if this person's offer, if they actually step up to the plate with more than a Page of Coins. I think if all they come to you is this message, this promise of stability, I'm not sure how many of you are going to fall for it. So take that how it resonates. Your Moonology cards are work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. A time to give rather than take. Yeah, they need to give more than the promise of a pentacle. They actually like show, like, where's the beef, right? Show me the money kind of thing. Vulnerability, you can be completely open with this person. I think you're going to have to be. If you want to actually reconnect with this person, for those of you in a disconnection, and they come to you with this promise, I mean, if it were I, use your intuition, your discernment, make your own decisions. But I would ask to see more than a promise. This is not a time for words, especially when you're feeling like this, left out in the cold, and they're erratic. and some of you are contemplating leaving or trying to save the money to leave. And there's been a lot of confrontation and fighting here and ankle biting and all that stuff, because the Star card comes after a Tower moment. So clearly at some point there was a Tower moment here. That's why they're healing. They're seeing you as trying to recover. So, I mean, going back to anything like that, it would have to be different from the start. Otherwise, it's going to end up what it previously was. You know what I mean? At that point, you're just repeating a karmic cycle. Strictly sexual, this connection is passionate but not enduring. So take that how it resonates. That may or may not be everyone's storyline there. And if you're in total no communication with your person, this is what they would like to say to you. I remember how we used to laugh and talk for hours about everything. I miss you. I'm working on myself so I can come back. Please wait for me. I'm the first person to say do not wait for anyone because life goes by quick. And I swear yesterday I was 5 and last month I turned 50. So, you know, time freaking flies. Be protective of your time is the message I just got. Be protective of your time. I hope the future will bring us together. Please don't hate me for ghosting you. You didn't deserve it. Now, ghosting you could be just this 5 of Pentacles where they made you feel like you were not good enough, or maybe they chose someone else, or they just didn't invest enough into the relationship and it put you in this like lack mindset here of maybe feeling insecure. So take all that how it resonates, Pisces. If you like this message and any part of it resonated, please click like, share, and subscribe. If you hated it or it wasn't your message, just check your sun, moon, rising, or possibly your Jupiter and Venus. If you don't know how to do that, below in the comment section, I have pinned the timestamps. And within that comment, I have a link where you could go online and obtain your free birth chart. I have no affiliation with that website, but I've used it and I usually pass it on to clients so they could use it. Signs you could be dealing with an Aries. If you're a masculine and you want this to be your Empress, and that could be a Taurus or Libra that you're dealing with. I also have a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Leo. And that's all I have in terms of people cards. Let me give you a couple more signs here and then some letters. These are additional signs. This could be your person's sign. And I usually say these are like the top 3. So there's sun, moon, rising for you, your person. If there was an external party, could also be their sign. So take it all how it resonates. Oh, you got a lot here. We have 2 Geminis. So Gemini, Gemini, Libra, Pisces, and Taurus. Again, take that how it resonates. Gemini, Gemini, Libra, Pisces, Taurus. And then here are your letters. These could be your initials, your person's initials, another person's initials. Could be an abbreviation or spell out a word that may resonate for you and maybe add as like an additional confirmation of the reading. Okay, I have for you C, U, K, V, B, P, Y, B, H, Q. Okay. Let me read that again to you. C, U, K, V as in Victor, B as in boy, P as in Peter, Y, B again as in boy, H, and Q. That's what I have for you, Pisces. Again, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. Check your other placements, but if this is where we part, I wish you a fantastic week. Check back for additional messages later in the week. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace.